overlands.
Excellent.
So you guys are like just south of the iceberg now. The swamp's gotta head off in this direction, south of you. The
Ooh, we're closer than I expected.
like dead portion of the swamp was in here, where you found the shrine and the hag's hut. All right.
Wait, does the thing in front of us say abandoned logging camps? Is that different than the ones we were just at?
Yeah, these are the logging camp you were just at was an active one. These are the ones
Oh,
that
okay,
the
the
dryad
abandoned one.
told you that the druids were attacking.
Giving all those good druids a bad name.
Making you look bad.
Man, there's so many markers on the map.
Dude, we get around.
Well, I had to make up a bunch of shit.
It's great. I love how like when the first tavern is like in the middle of it all, essentially.
Yeah.
Just done like a big loop so far.
By the way, we have the key to that tavern.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that'd be
Tavern.
a
Like
safe
second
place to
session.
say. Maybe, you don't know if that guy's back or not yet.
yeah. Morty could give him a call. He could have died in. Actually, wasn't he heading to Neverwinter?
He was.
Interesting.
Garen.
Did we get a name, Morty?
That guy? I don't think so. I'm not sure.
I think I forced the name on you guys when you guys saw him again in
Oh, Fandalin.
Fandalin at the bar. I'm pretty sure I told you his name was Garen.
Okay.
Garen. The name sounds familiar. Yeah, Garen.
But I'm pretty sure you went through the first like 4 sessions without ever asking his name.
Yeah, definitely. We went
That
through
sounds
the
like
first
us.
like 20 sessions without asking for people's names.
Back when we were all
Sure.
lowly level ones.
The only people
didn't
we
know
asked
any
for their
better.
names were like people who were giving us quests. We're like, yeah, we should probably know this person's name.
Mhm. Toby.
All right. Toby?
We know Toby's name.
You did ask Toby's name. Well, then you started asking everybody's name, and I didn't have names for half the people. So kind of liked it better when you didn't ask.
This is
All right.
Dwarf 3B. And his sister, Dwarf 3C.
Well, when we wake up, first thing Morty would be like, "Hey guys, I saw someone creeping during my watch."
I got a pet snake.
I didn't get a good look at him, but we might be being followed, boys. Like,
There's always someone creeping on us.
I was gonna say that's not anything new for us. So
I'll have my bird keep an eye out.
I just wanted you guys to be aware of the situation.
Thanks for being honest with us, Morty.
Have I not been honest with you guys?
I hope so.
How's that beer you've been working on, Morty?
Oh, Miel? Morty
Yeah.
pulls out his cask. Let's
Oh, it's
see. Yeah.
probably almost there. It's it's still a little flat, but it actually is starting to punch a little, or give you a little kick when you drink it. So the alcohol
Oh,
content.
it'll be ready by Neverwinter, Morty. We're gonna be the talk of the town when we get in there to sell your brew.
Yeah, hopefully it's good by then. You know, maybe sell a couple points here and there, but I definitely want to drink some myself.
Speaking of Neverwinter, let's get on our boat and get a move on.
Right.
All right.
Ricaro would ask the snake his name.
I don't think the snake can speak.
He can speak to me,
You sure?
can't he? Or can he just understand?
You should look at the spell.
I think he's just like friendly to you and
Okay.
can understand.
I'm
Simple
not
commands.
using a spell slot to talk to your pet snake.
And if we were missing an ore from, our journeys before, Morty would try to draw a new one. Just so we have two. In case things go rough again.
Yeah, one of them did break during the Frog Hemoth
Yeah.
event.
If we had the pieces, we could always mend it.
I don't know if we do, because it was like in the moment I just snapped in the water.
True. Let's draw a new one then.
I
Yeah, I mean, you can roll a
Right.
performance check. Whoever's drawing it.
Yeah, who's good at performance?
not me.
Dracaro's -1.
Uh,
Oh, we're all.
I can draw
think
something
it's-
for you.
Morty holds out his hands. These are good for swinging a hammer and casting spells. Not
Oh, 6. Damn,
not much
Nacho.
else.
Yeah.
You're a resident artist.
I suppose they can make a decent ale too.
So you want me to draw it?
Draw us an
Please, Nacho.
While Nacho draws it, Dracaro takes out
I actually.
the pan flute.
Nacho.
Nacho does his best.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
As you're as you're drawing Nacho, Toby's kind of watching you, and then you start to draw part of it, and he's like, "That's not how it looks at all." And he kind of tells you to like backs you up and corrects what you're doing, so you can roll with an advantage.
Toby's a nice fella.
Yeah, it didn't help.
So
He
you're
makes
like-
it even worse.
you gotta smudge out the part that you screwed up on before, and then you go to do it again, and it just comes out exactly the same as before, but now with a big smudge in it. So you end up with a new ore. It is like oddly thin in one area, maybe not as sturdy as the other one that's on the book.
So
It's usable. I mean, you were just painting like essentially a straight line, so it's not the worst. It's just
and the one on the left side is the janky one.
Giant. That just looks like a weird giant dick.
Yeah.
Get rid of that.
Yeah, let's make that go away.
It's on the left side over yonder.
This is why we
Fair.
have Nacho draw things.
Well, you know where we're going, Toby?
the city's at the end of the river, right? You just follow the current.
Third star to the left, straight onto Morning Tobes.
Morty gets up the on the
that-
front of the
that-
boat
That doesn't make any sense.
and just holds his hand over his eyes, peers forward. Let's go, boys.
All right. Anybody want to be doing anything? Dracaro's playing a jaunty sea shanty on his pan flute. And it's
Do
actually
we?
not half bad.
Let's see. We have.
I could take a peek at the scroll I've had.
I think I have another scroll too.
I think you have multiple.
I looked at one of them. One of them was that it didn't save in D&D Beyond, but it was like Tiny Hut something.
Leomund's Tiny Hut. It's a
Yeah,
spell.
that one.
Dracaro's
But I
gonna
had another
hang out with
another
his
scroll
snake
too.
and wants to attune to his new gauntlet that Morty gave him.
All right.
Morty has no use for the gauntlet, and he noticed Jakaro has the shitty one, so he's like, "Hey, take this one. It's a little bit better."
So Morty's looking out the
Yeah.
front, right?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
guess can I not look at my my scroll while I'm doing this?
I mean, you can. You'll probably have disadvantage on your perception checks.
Hmm.
You got pretty good
Alright, good.
perception, so take the gamble.
Sure. Whatever. Morty's half looking out in
Yeah.
front.
Nacho will keep an eye behind because Morty said we were being followed. He checked to make sure there's no boats following us.
All right. Are you having Pidgeot fly around too? Quarion?
Yeah, Pidgeot's gonna fly around, keep an eye on the immediate surroundings and the shoreline.
The eye in the sky.
Just fly back to alert me
All
if he
right.
sees anything.
All right. And then Morty, you're watching the front,
Mm-hmm.
and you're also doing what?
Investigating the scroll that I have on me. I got it with the potions that Jakaro found. And it was something I failed at, but then he found it and it was like, "Here you go," just gave it to me.
In the Hag's Hut?
Nope. It was back in the Medusa cave.
Oh yeah.
In their bedroom dresser, there
I
was
gave you way
2
too much stuff.
potions and a scroll.
Yeah, I got the health potions plus there was also a blue potion that I've identified, and then there was also a scroll that I haven't identified.
Yeah, the blue is the potion of heroism, right?
Yep.
All right, let's see if I actually wrote it down or not.
A random roll wouldn't be the worst thing.
I don't remember where I got my scroll from. I think I've had it forever. Nacho gave me one, and then I had another one from somewhere.
Well, that's right. You got the recipes too from the Hag's place.
Oh yeah, can't forget about that.
And the eyeball.
Yep.
Morty needs a potion that'll make him permanently a foot taller.
Why?
I have that.
Why?
Jakaro
What?
does have that.
Just permanent, like just
Why does Morty need to be taller?
Well, not permanently, but
just because
You have something
he's
against short people?
he's got a bit of a Napoleon complex, but that's okay.
All
He's
right.
deferred to you as the leader. Morty simply directs the group because he's in charge of the map and has higher perception.
And then Quarion, you said you had a scroll from a while ago?
Yeah, I remember where I got. I feel like I remember having 2 of them. I remember having one of them, and then Nacho gave me one that he found under a bed in like the Medusa cave.
The one under the bed was the Lehman's Tiny Hut.
Or maybe I'm just imagining the other scroll.
I did just give you guys 2 scrolls in the Hag's Hut.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, I'll look at one of those.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna look at that one. Morty's gonna look at the other one, and then you have one more. which I have lost record of, so we'll not worry about that until you
Maybe have
decide to try
or
to
I'll,
figure that
I'll,
one out.
maybe I'll have Horvath look at the spell scroll, and I'll look at one of my one of the potion recipes. Can we still use Horvath for things, even though he's not physically here?
I
Or
would say
technologically
only.
here?
I would say you need to be. Ideally, you'd be proficient in Arcana to be like figuring out a spell scroll.
Oh, true. Well, could you look at one of the potion recipes? He's proficient in medicine. Look at that.
Let's see, medicine history. Yeah, we can have him roll for one of the potion recipes.
Horvath do a potion recipe, and I'll do the spell scroll. Get something useful out of Horvath.
Horvath got a 7 on his medicine check, so I don't think he's gonna figure out the potion recipe.
You said I had to roll.
He's useless
Arcana,
even when he's not here.
right? I rolled a 23.
He went home, so he'll be on soon.
You rolled a 23.
Yep.
All right. Horvath did okay on his history check, so he was able to identify a couple of the ingredients needed for the potion, but not
Oh, that's useful.
what the actual potion is. They're kind of archaic names for the plants that aren't used commonly, but he was able to figure out a couple of them. You got a 23 on your Arcana check, so you're checking out this scroll, and you recognize that it has to do with transmutation magic, mostly. And it does give a lot of instruction as far as like different animals and things like that. And then you finally put it all together and recognize that it is a scroll of polymorph.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Very nice. What size creature does that
Can you be a quickling?
I don't know what polymorph goes up to.
Gonna look it up right now.
Generally, the idea is to polymorph a bad guy into like a chicken so he can't attack you until he
Oh, yeah,
turns
yeah.
back.
That's why. Okay.
I mean, you can polymorph yourself into something too.
Polymorph Morty into a dragon. Or Jakaro into a real dragon with wings.
I am a real dragon.
If it's a scroll, do you not need to concentrate, or do you still need to?
You still need to. So you can transform anything into a beast whose challenge rating is equal or less than the target's challenge rating. Or if you're targeting another character, it would be less than the character's level.
Ooh.
Which
So that'd be-
technically means you can.
So the
Maybe some-
bigger the bad guy, the bigger the thing they can be.
Oh, why would I turn a big bad guy into like a
I
big
don't
thing?
know.
No, definitely just
That's
gonna
what
turn.
it says,
I'm,
man.
I'm
Yeah, you
turning
want
the
to turn him into
dragon.
turn him into a mouse and we step on him.
Yeah, I'm turning the dragon into like a grasshopper or something.
Well, once he hits 0 hit points, he turns back into his.
Well, I'll
normal
turn him into a
self.
grasshopper and then I'll put him into a glass jar.
And you throw him in the portable hole and then let him suffocate.
Exactly.
Mm.
See, we got a plan for the dragon now, boys.
Here's a
I mean,
question.
you guys could
What-
probably polymorph one of yourselves into like a T-Rex.
Yeah,
I
but
think technically
my
that would
thought
be
now is
familiar.
if we like turn him like the dragon into a mouse, threw him in the hole, and then he died, he turned into the dragon again inside the hole. What would happen? Because it's definitely bigger than the hole.
That's true. I'd have to read the portable hold description as far as things that don't fit. I think it would just come out.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
it's
that could be awkward.
Yeah.
Or a tavern or something, and
Uh,
a fucking dragon bursts out of Nacho's pocket.
So I have to roll for the other scroll.
Yeah, Morty, roll a perception check at disadvantage and roll an Arcana check at disadvantage.
Oh boy, that's
So
gonna
you're
be a
s-
bad one.
You're splitting your attention.
Oh, perception is fine. And now for the one that's gonna be bad, the Arcana. Oh, very bad.
Ooh.
0.
No idea what the scroll is.
Uh,
Hands of
I think
bad.
that's the first 0. That has to be the first 0.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
we've seen
so,
like
yeah.
an
Oh no, I've
actual
rolled negative because of
Oh,
my
okay.
because I have
Well,
negative
but
modifiers.
but a true 0 is the first.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's because I have a negative modifier. I rolled a 2. So I've rolled a 0, then it's been -2. So I've had a -2 before.
Anyway,
So the only thing you can get out of the spell is that it is some sort of conjuration magic, but other than that, you can't figure out anything.
You can tell the magic scroll is for magic.
It's made out of magic. And then as you're watching from the front of the boat, you do are able to manage to spot a couple shallow rocks in the river and help Toby guide the boat around them.
Nice.
Does Pidgeot have to roll any perception things?
Yes, Pidgeot and Nacho, sorry. Nacho was checking the back of the boat and Pidgeot was circling.
Circling, yeah. Eevee's just lounging, doing fucking nothing.
Orvath is
Alright.
petting his horse.
So, what? I assume you're not like, because you're reading the scroll, so you just told Pidgeot to circle.
Keep your
and-
eyes out for any kind of suspicious looking behavior, and come get me if you see anything,
Okay.
or alert me with some kind of screech. I would assume Pidgeot would yell out its own name.
Yeah. Naturally.
Yep.
All right. So Pidgeot perception. I don't know.
With
What
advantage.
There's high
Pidgeot.
perception.
+2. So an 18.
18.
What? Why'd you roll advantage?
But it's a
Think-
hop.
Yeah, they have advantage on perception.
Advantage
related
on
to
checks that
sight.
rely on sight.
Oh, cool.
Let me check one thing. And then Nacho, if you want to roll a perception check too.
Nacho Dorito.
Well, I think technically I had it fashioned after an owl this time. Which also has advantage.
Yeah, similar stats though. Owl's just better at night. It's like stealth.
That was just like better in general. Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Has perception or advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing and sight. But also only has 1 HP and only does 1 damage.
I mean, all familiars only have 1 HP, right?
Yeah, like a bat, a cat, a crab. Yeah, it's just for recon.
Nacho and Pidgeot both notice trailing the boat. There's something in the water.
Ooh.
You don't see a shape. You just see an abnormal movement of the water itself.
What is Jakaro doing anything?
Garo is playing his pan flute, but I don't know if he was doing anything else.
All right, Nacho would wave
He's
over.
stroking his snake.
Nacho would wave over Jakaro and tell him that there's point to the thing in the water that he sees.
Jakar would jump up and grab his bow.
So he points it out to
Check
you.
out what Nacho's looking at.
In the wake of the boat, there's just like a patch of swirling water sort of trailing the boat that doesn't match with the rest of the wake.
Looks like
Shit,
something
boys, we're being
big.
chased.
Yeah.
Mrs. Froghemoth.
It actually doesn't look very big.
Doesn't look very big, but it's something.
Baby Froghemoth.
Toby, have you ever seen anything like this in your travels in the water? This thing that's following us?
Yeah, well, I don't see anything there other than just some water swirling.
Very suspicious.
Maybe there's something dragging behind the boat, or I don't know. Maybe just a piece of driftwood under the water.
Has Morty been alerted of something following us?
Well,
You probably
Morty.
noticed
Yeah.
At this point, people are congregating at the back of the boat.
What's going on back there, boys?
There's
Something in the
chasing
water,
us.
Mort.
yeah, we don't know if it's like some kind of fish or something, or if it's just like a piece of wood that, got on the back of the boat.
Quarion,
I got an
go
idea.
do some. Who's got the swimming stuff? Go
No.
do some recon.
Hold on. I got this. Morty's like, Toby, slow down the boat real quick. And he walks by Horvath and just grabs the lantern off of him. And then goes to the back of the boat and tries to shine the lantern on whatever's following us. So you can get a better look at it.
Yeah, as you point the lantern onto the area, you now see a small figure under the water. Probably like 5 or 10 feet below the surface. It looks vaguely humanoid from where you guys are standing. It seems to be following the boat, keeping pace with it.
Oh, maybe it's friendly.
Does
Let's send it a message.
It's hard to make out from here. It has kind of darkish skin.
Morty?
Yeah.
Does this kind of look like what you saw creeping last night?
I'm not sure. I didn't get a good look.
Hmm.
Could be though. What I saw was in the woods. This is underwater.
Well, could have snuck on the boat when we weren't paying attention and got a whatchamacallit, stowaway.
Perhaps.
Well, I mean, we conjured the boat out of nothing. When could it have gotten on?
I don't know. So right now it might not know that we see it, even though we're talking about it. Like,
It's
Maybe it's just like another dryad, another friendly critter.
it slowed when you guys slowed, so it's kind of keeping the same
Like
distance.
it's distance, yeah.
So about how fast are we going right now?
I forgot how fast the boat goes.
Like,
pretty
well, I
So,
guess
like,
what I'm asking
6
is,
miles an hour or something like that, and the boat was going, and then you got some current with it.
yeah.
6 miles per hour.
Morty is like, all right, enough of this. And he uses thaumaturgy to yell at it. Hey, you! Following us! Show yourself!
You see it disappear as it seemingly is going deeper into the water.
Well, that's not good.
Way to go,
Huh.
Take it
Morty.
away, Morty.
Well, I wanted to see if it was friend or foe. It seems like it's foe.
Nacho, use your message cantrip to send it a message in Sylvan.
In what?
In Sylvan, I'll tell you the words to say, and you just repeat after me.
I
When
mean,
I'm
it seemed
in a situation.
In
it might have
what?
understood me.
Is,
We don't know.
Yeah, is that a thing?
Sylvan is like the elven.
No, I
language.
mean like can I speak a language like he tell me the words and then I just say words that I have like no idea? Like
I mean, it might require a performance or an
Dude, that's how
intelligence
Arnold
check to
Schwarzenegger
figure it
made
out.
his entire first movie. If he can do it, you can do it.
Hercules in New York?
Conan the Barbarian. He didn't speak any English at all when he shot that movie. He just listened to the sounds that he had to make and made those sounds.
All right, all right. I thought we were talking
I,
about his
I
first
want you,
movie,
I,
but
I want you to, or his, I don't know.
Oh,
His
I
first
thought we
movie.
were- Anyway,
His first movie that I knew about.
I mean, is that not just how he speaks in general? Like his entire life?
Got
I
him
want
the
you to just-
governor, so
Conan the Barbarian, this shit. Send a
Nacho.
message in Sylvan.
Yeah,
or,
Nacho will try Quarion's plan of speaking to
but
this
you couldn't
thing through
understand if it
message.
speaks back in Sylvan. Well,
Okay.
Morty will say, try Coleman first and see if it replies. Then maybe try Sylvan.
All right, that'll work. What do you want me to say to him?
I don't know. Say we're friends of the Dryad from just up the river. Ask what it's looking for. Why it's following us.
All right. Nacho uses message cantrip to say, hey friend, why you following us?
What's the distance on message?
It's 120 feet, I think.
Okay. Do you have to see the target or no?
I think I just have to know that it's around. Yeah. I'm trying to quickly read this.
I'm pretty sure as long as you saw it like clearly, then
Yeah.
you should be
You
good.
point your finger towards a creature within range and whisper much. Okay.
But it can go
So
through. It
I'll,
can go
like,
through doors and like keyholes too.
So I'll get like on the. Somebody like actually doesn't matter if I go in the water because I can walk on it anyway. So
I can jump in and save you because I have the swimming armor.
yeah.
We're all sorts of aquatically mobile.
So
So
I'm
yeah,
just,
you can like point in the general direction of where you last saw it. You get like a little bit of feedback almost, and you can tell that your spell failed or something was blocking it.
Okay.
Boy.
Nacho turns around and shrugs.
I guess we better just move on. It'll catch up with us if it has something to say to us. It'll catch up.
I mean, I don't know, boys. This could be bad if we just let this thing follow us.
Yeah, there was that. We did let that witch lady get away.
Yeah, I think it's either her or one of her disciples.
If there was ever a time for a sea monster dinosaur to be spawned, now would seemingly be the time. The car would glare at Quarion.
That's it's a third level spell.
We just took a rest.
I don't want to use it. All right, fine.
Mortal said, either that or you jump in. You're the one with the special armor.
Your choice.
True. I'm you know what? I'm just gonna jump in. Put this armor to use.
Here we go.
So I'm gonna tie. I'm assuming there's like rope on the deck because it's a
Wait.
boat.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all got rope too.
So I'm like tie a rope around my waist, and then I am going to jump into the water.
All right. What's your plan after that?
After that,
The car would run over to the edge and look into the water.
After that, I am going to turn into a motherfucking crocodile. Is what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Well, there goes your useful
Seems
armor.
hostile.
They fast swimmers?
It's a crocodile.
Fast enough, I
So I,
suppose.
I have no idea.
Is it faster than you with your armor?
Well, your armor is pretty good.
Or else you could stay underwater longer as a crocodile than you would with the.
I'm trying to find the crocodile's like that.
I think you have a potion of water breathing.
Hey, you do, yeah. You guys got one at one point.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, so I'm gonna hold off on the wild shape for now. I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket in case I gotta fight underwater. I can turn into a crocodile.
Probably lose
Or I
the
can try-
rope after you do that, but doesn't matter. Just keep going. Keep going with what you're doing. I
Okay.
like this.
All right, so I'm gonna swim down below the boat and just kind of look around and see if I can see anything.
All right.
Also, before I left, I would have told Jakaro and Morty to hold onto the rope, and if they feel 2 tugs, to pull me back.
All right. Morty will be like, Toby, don't crash the boat.
But somebody wants to get to the prow and let me know if something's coming up.
Nacho.
What's
Maybe
a
we should be stopped for this. Yeah, let's not be moving.
right,
That's the anchor.
We'll have the ghost oars just stop rowing.
Sails up.
look,
So
Toby?
you could drop the anchor if you wanted to stop,
All right.
or you'd have to turn around and go against the current.
No, we'll anchor up real quick.
Yeah,
Ooh,
drop
looks
the
like there's
anchor.
2 big.
As
Or
Corey jumps
or
in,
you could just stop and like just go the speed of the.
yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. Just
The
like
river.
stop all forward momentum and just coast,
Okay.
so that I can keep up with the boat.
Right, you'll be going at the same pace as everything by doing.
I don't want to
that.
have to like summon my dinosaur just to get back on the boat.
We'll have Horvath look at the other side of the boat over here while all
Yeah.
this is going on. Morty and Jakaro are just ready to pull him up if the shit goes hairy.
Nacho isn't familiar with Toby's nautical terms, but he just assumed he meant front of the boat.
The
'Cause-
front. He's like pointing.
Yeah, I know. Front, back, left, and right.
Let's see. Is anything going on with the lantern now?
I don't think so. I think Morty just kind of put it down to be ready to pull up Aquarian.
Okay.
Because I mean, it sounded like when it went away, we lost sight of it, even with the lantern. So
Yeah. So Querion's under the water. Did you take the water breathing potion before you went in?
Not yet, but like I've got it like ready in my pocket in case things go sideways.
Can you drink underwater?
I'd assume so.
I don't know about that one.
Why would you not be able to drink underwater?
It would be tough. And you
If
would.
it
I
was-
bet you I could
you would-
drink
you-
underwater.
If it was like a
Well-
water bottle, you could like squish it and drink that way. But it's like a
Like a
glass
vial.
jar.
Uh,
Depends
I
how big
was
it is, you know?
picturing it being like a vial.
That one's bigger because it actually has enough for 5 uses.
Oh damn!
Really?
Yeah, no, you can't drink that underwater. All of it would come out if you open the lid.
I didn't know that potions had
I-
more than one use.
That one does.
In that case, then yes, I would have taken one of the uses.
All right.
Little swig of it.
Before you hop in. All right. That would make the most sense. All right, take a little swig, hand it to somebody, jump in the water.
Hold my beer. I got this.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and then what do you want to do once you're in?
I want to like look around and see if I can see anything, find anyone.
Establish visual contact.
Right? Do an ocular pat down. of
Morty
the
probably would
adversary.
have, if you had like I don't know, like you're carrying your staff and your token. If you had something like that, Morty probably would have cast light on it, give you better vision underwater.
Well, he has his. Doesn't he have his necklace that you gave him anyway?
Oh,
I
true.
do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I can take the necklace out of my my jerkin, whatever the fuck Drew is wearing.
Sure. Well, you're wearing armor right now.
Oh,
right?
true. My water my water walking armor, so that I can see better.
All right, so you can see it's still kind of hazy because you're not wearing any sort of like goggles or anything like that, and you're trying to look underwater. So you see as you get a little bit deeper, the bottom of the riverbed is mostly stones, but kind of interspersed between are some thicker portions of like a grassy seaweed that are pretty long. You can't really tell how far. Your depth perception is a little bit off, but um, seems pretty deep. You can then roll for a perception for me.
Oh shit. 21.
You see that the seaweed at the bottom is moving in a couple places. That doesn't that isn't just simply the current kind of pulling on it. Beyond that, though, you can't see anything else.
I feel like I probably should not go investigate that solo.
You have to.
That's it. I'm gonna swim back up, pop my head above water, yell back to the boys in the ship that I think there's multiple bogeys. We got a few different undesirables watching us, coming after us.
I only saw one. Don't be scared. Let's go grab him and
Oh,
bring him
man.
up here.
I'm the one in the water. There's a few of them down here.
We'll pull you up if anything goes wrong, right? He looks at Jakaro.
Give him your rope, Morty.
I don't know if it works underwater, to be honest. And I don't know if
I
I want to give him the power word.
Yeah. It's top secret.
Yeah, he nods.
All right, what's the plan?
Fuck.
Nacho, give me a perception check. All right. You see sort of a break in the current up ahead, and you're able to shout back to Toby and have him avoid another shallow rock in time.
Nice.
You do see a little bit of movement under the water ahead of the boat.
Nacho waves at Morty and then points at the front and says there's movement at the front too.
All right, check up front.
At this point, I'm gonna start getting nervous. I'm gonna summon my trusty water steed.
I'm gonna get nervous.
Like we got shit moving all over the
The man
place.
reads demon books and talks to orbs.
Dude, I'm in the water.
Isn't that like your
Those are
gimmick
the-
now? Aren't you the waterman?
It's just like you're walking with your armor. It doesn't matter for you, and you can breathe underwater now. You have magic and stuff. Like you don't have to worry about it.
All my magic is fire. Like literally every single one of my like offensive spells is fire.
But you have that rod, my friend.
I do have the rod, but I'd be more comfortable with a dinosaur friend at my back.
All right. Well, if you're gonna use your dinosaur, untie the rope, and we'll just, so you can have
Yeah.
freedom, full movement.
I was
Untie the
about to
rope and I'm
jump
gonna
in, too.
get on my dinosaur's back.
All right, so you're riding on its back.
Yep.
Are you gonna go
We're
underwater?
underwater. Yeah,
Okay.
we're underwater. I'm like hanging on to his spines.
All right, and you're going to investigate.
Yep.
You
Okay.
just didn't want to be alone.
Exactly.
So you're kind of heading down the river. The large patch of the grassy seaweed. There's a break in it as you guys are moving downstream. You first notice like a disturbance at the edge closest to you. The seaweed parts, but you don't see anything. Then a couple seconds later, the seaweed parts in a couple areas, and you see 3 humanoid forms swimming downstream. You notice the next patch of the tall grassy seaweed kind of parts at the leading edge of it, and then the other 3 forms follow that movement into the grass.
Like recognize what they were.
They were kind of roughly the shape of a man, but they had sort of scales all over their body and like spines going up their backs and arms. You maybe think that they could be something called sea spawn, but seems odd that they would be in a river, 'cause usually they live in the deeper oceans.
We got river spawn now. So I
Alright.
guess I would just follow them, see where they were going.
All right.
That's a great idea.
So, are you going into the grass or not?
Like above the grass.
Yeah. So you, after a couple minutes, you see, you see some light emanate from inside the grass. Sort of like an odd purplish glow. And then you see some like dark obscuring liquid start to flow up from inside the grass. And then 2 forms come shooting out of the grass at you. Roll for initiative.
Oh shit.
All of us or just him?
Let's do everyone for now. I won't bring you guys in until
Do we notice it?
until
Yeah.
you're like in the
Yeah,
fight.
because you didn't relay any of this back to us. So
Water again.
Nacho and Jakar at the front of the boat, so you guys can both roll perception checks for me.
Nacho could like spontaneously decide to message me. Also,
I'm not.
Yeah,
That's not a
you
thing.
could. Well, he's
just be
gonna
like, hey,
perceive
Aquarius,
something.
just checking in. How's it going down there?
Nacho, you had lost sight of the forms moving through the water, but you picked up on them again, and you do see them now heading back towards the form of Lapras and Aquarion.
So I know we're in. But I assume because we rolled initiative, we're about to be attacked. So, like,
Well, I mean, it's a little metagaming, but
yeah. Okay.
I mean, you see two forms heading towards your teammate, so you could take that
Okay.
as you will.
Trying to think of how I can inform the group without just being like prepare for battle.
what's wrong with doing that?
Yeah, dude, just yell out the war cry. League of Friends assemble.
I'll just say red alert. That just means stand. That's pretty much just like be ready.
DEFCON 5.
Yeah.
Morty gasps.
Yeah. Nacho yells red alert, indicating that there may or may not be trouble. Just to be aware.
I think we're all on high alert at this
yeah.
point anyway.
So that's it's pretty much red alert. Just
confirmation.
yeah.
All right. Do you want to do anything else with your turn?
Well, so is where Quarion and Lapras are right now? Is this like
Like, out
is this
here?
the battlefield?
The boat?
I think they're in the front of the boat somewhere.
And is the boat still
Yeah.
moving, or now that we're in a thing here?
Floating.
You guys are still floating at the pace of the river, unless you want to
If I
tell me to do something different.
if I got out off the boat, would I be able to would I be able to walk like next to it, or is it going too fast for that?
Oh, if I could keep up, you can keep up.
I
'Cause
mean,
my
I guess
swimming
but
speed
I wouldn't be.
is my
I'm
walk-
not swimming though. I would be like,
Well, yeah, you'd use your walking speed, which is the same as what my swimming speed is.
So I think the question here is, if you walk on water on a river, is that like a moving walkway, or is it like you don't move with the current?
It's like one of the treadmills at the airport.
I would probably say it's like the treadmill at the airport where you would be being pulled by the current as well. So it would be harder to walk upstream than downstream.
okay, and we're going down or up?
Yes.
So
Okay.
We're going downstream.
Yeah.
You know what?
So I would say, just to make it simple, if you're going downstream, you can add 50% to your move speed.
Woohoo!
Well,
Okay.
That makes
well,
sense though.
No, but everything else is moving at the same speed.
Yeah. He'd just be able to. He's worried about keeping up with the boat, I think.
Yeah, I don't want to get like the boat to just sail away while I'm like in the water. That's what.
Lapras would come save.
So in this case, if you walk upstream, you'd add 50% to your move speed relative to everyone else.
All right. Well,
So that makes
Nacho.
sense, 'cause they'd be going past you, and you'd be walking back. But if you just stood on the water next to the boat, you would be moving the same speed as the boat.
Okay.
Probably just like grab the boat and jet ski with it too, basically.
Yeah. Nacho. Oh yeah. Okay. So Nacho will hop out, I guess. We'll just. Nacho is confused, but he will jump out into the water and stand on it. He'll do like a front flip. Front flip into the water.
All right,
Appropriate.
that makes sense.
Does
It's
the
a-
water
it's-
does the water like
it's-
bend down when he lands on it from jumping up high? I'm just trying to picture this in my head, like a trampoline.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
Some ripples head off in either direction around him.
Cool.
Okay, so these are what we're fighting. These things again. These are the things that strangle.
I didn't get tokens. I'm just reusing this.
Oh,
token.
okay, but yeah, because that would, yeah, those strangle things are bad news. So
Those things.
Nacho isn't sure how these things fight, and that's like, how far have
About
I
to find out,
moved?
bud.
How far have I
Right
moved?
now, I mean, right now you've only moved like 10 feet.
Okay, can I get up to this one on the right here?
Well, there's a little bit of 3 dimension at play too. They're probably still like 20 feet under the water.
Okay.
Aquarian's about 20 feet under the water.
Okay. The Nacho will just be, can't really hide.
In the middle
So
of the water.
Nacho will just stand. Nacho will be standing here, ready to go with his new sword.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can ready an action. So
Yeah,
if
Nacho
you
will
wanna,
ready
like,
his sword of
That's-
short life stealing.
yeah, attack anything that surfaces within reach, something like that. It is Quarian's turn.
So how close am I to? Am I like right next to these things right now?
They're charging at you. They're probably both like 10 to 15 feet away from you.
All right. So the one.
Like I got a 15, but I didn't see it. I assume. So
The one on my left, I'm going to attack.
Yeah, I
First with
skipped
my
over you
bow.
because you don't know what's going on yet. But now, Morty, you have seen Nacho just jump onto the water and run
Yes,
towards
for next round.
Quarian. Yeah. He also said red alert, so you're ready now.
Red alert. So a 20, an 18, and a 25.
Yeah, which one are you attacking?
The one on my left.
The one on the left. You said 20, 18, 25?
Yep.
All 3 of those will hit.
Oh yeah. 11 damage. And he has all those fun debuffs from the rod.
Stupid debuffs.
Oh, he has to make a con saving throw.
Con save, yeah.
15 to save.
You got a nat 1. That's the second one of the day for me.
Oh, he's super fucked then. So his
He's
speed
good.
is halved, which will be super useful right here.
He's gonna get the red circle.
Disadvantage on deck saving throws. Can't use reactions. You can only either do an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Okay.
So fuck that guy.
Let's
Lapras is
see.
also going to attack him.
Oh yeah, Lapras.
Let's see. +6 to hit. Ooh, 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
Nice. 3d6 + 4.
That thing does 3d6.
Yep. 12 damage. I mean, if I summon the weaker ones, it's like 8d8 damage.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's, you know,
Oh, I should have just summoned 8 constrictor snakes. They can swim.
but you can't ride it.
They're large beasts. I could probably ride one.
They're
Well,
large. Yeah.
It's too late now.
All right. Anything else?
That would
Quarian?
be 8d8 + 16 damage. I am going to move closer to Nacho. So see if I can come up and breach water right next to him. And inform him of what's going on under the sea.
So did you do that? Like tell Nacho?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nacho.
Yeah, Nacho would say try to bait them to come up above water.
I already pissed one off. It's attached to my tentacle rod. But the other one's still charging us.
All right.
There might be more behind us too.
Drakaro, your turn.
Are you muted, Jakaro?
Fell asleep.
He's not muted in Discord.
Way
So-
too early for that.
I
Yeah.
saw his thing go off, but then there was no sound.
Drakaro.
I think we should probably get a Horvath in the next 15 minutes, probably.
Yeah.
If I
Well,
were-
right
if I were to
now,
guess.
Horvath is protecting Childs, who we never actually checked to see how banged up he was after that last fight. Or when did he get strangled? He got strangled.
He rested too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's true. He did long rest.
Yeah, he
I was-
long rested. He's back to full health.
I was gonna say he got strangled pretty badly in that one fight, and we
His
never
legs were
like.
kicking and then they stopped kicking.
I
Oh,
still got questions to ask Childs, so we need him
You
to
went
live.
unconscious. You guys had a good berry.
Yeah, Nacho.
Yeah.
Well, Nacho is giving him mouth to mouth.
Yeah.
I just got real close with him.
Just met the guy.
I should
So
waste no time.
I feel like Jakaro
should we
wins
do
up every
like?
once in a
I
while,
think we
but-
need a wellness check on Jakaro.
I was seeing his thing move again.
I feel like something. Yeah, I feel like something's up, but I feel like he's trying, but it's not coming through.
Jakaro, if you can hear us, type 1 in the chat.
Hmm.
All right.
I don't think he can really do anything anyway, because nothing's even on the surface.
Yeah.
Right. The only thing he can do is like ready.
Yeah, he
an
raises
action
his bow.
away,
You
so-
just assume that he readies his bow for an action.
Classic Jakaro. Readies his bow.
Like I'd bet money that's what he would do.
There's no way he
uh,
fell asleep.
No, if it was like 11:40, maybe, but
He might have actually, though. That's the crazy part.
Snoring.
Horvath is the same initiative as Drakaro right now. He is watching over Childs.
All right, we got a 3-man fight.
Yeah.
This is- Oh, Toby too. Toby's very valuable.
Toby's
He's
still
driving.
All right, so
Well-
it is.
Oh, there you go. He moved.
That's what I'm saying. I saw
Oh,
his
I
mic move.
mo-
He could be like snoring.
we usually hear that.
Well, he
alright.
starts quiet, then he gets loud.
Yeah, this one's gonna come up and attack Lapras. Let's see. Well, that's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit. What's Lapras's AC?
Only 13.
13. Nope. A 2, a 7, and a 2.
Those will all miss.
All of them will miss. That was weak. And then it is the other one's turn. Just going to surface next to Quarion and attack, but Nacho, you would get your
Nice. So I roll.
your reaction to attack.
So I roll for hit.
Yep.
All right, come on.
And he's
Give
technically
me a 20. 20.
Attack me,
Get
Nacho, attack me.
wrecked. With the new life stealing, So I don't know. Still new to the weapon.
Did you just roll
Oh.
that 20 on your very first
Yeah.
roll with the weapon?
First try using the
Target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage. If it isn't a construct or an undead, you also gain 10 temporary. So I get 10 temporary hit points.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
Nacho's a tank now.
I'm curious. Does that stack if he keeps 10 20s?
Temporary hit points don't stack.
Rough. It's still good though. 10 temp
Yeah.
HP.
Okay.
So if he were to get more temp HP right now, he would choose to either keep what he has or take the new number.
Oh, so if he lost, he could replace it, like replenish.
And that's not. I don't get sneak attack, right? It's just regular attack.
No, he's technically in combat with Quarion, so yeah, you
22
would.
is not bad.
So I do get sneak attack.
You do. Yeah.
Oh.
Horvath,
And I roll it
switch
twice. I
hands.
roll a sneak attack
that's
twice
important.
on.
Yeah, because it was a crit.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna one-shot this thing.
Okay, so we got the 12 plus the 9 plus the
45.
14 plus 10 for the necrotic damage.
Yep. I got 45. Correct
Goddamn.
correct me if you're wrong, if I'm wrong.
I mean, this is a lot of numbers. Well, I'll go with 45. And I get 10 pit points.
Nacho looks at the enemy and he just explodes.
So as soon as he breaks the surface of the water, you just jam your new sword like directly through his eye socket. He lets out a scream and just kind of starts sinking back into the water.
Damn.
One shot in this fool.
He's doing this while he's standing on the water, not just like a god.
Yeah.
Well, I don't feel so bad about Jakaro and Horvath not being here. Jakaro! Wake up!
And then
Oh, I got an idea. I'm gonna call him.
Quarion and Nacho roll a perception check.
I'm gonna see if he's got his phone in his pocket.
Oof.
Oh, I think my last 3 perception checks have been 16s.
Yeah, I think they have actually.
Hey, but Lapras has a +3 on her perception. Let's see what she gets. An 11.
then
Worse than
less.
me.
It's okay. It wasn't that bad, but as you hear that scream,
Worked!
What?
you look back into the water and you see 3 more creatures emerging from the depths.
Uh-oh.
You up?
What?
Welcome
he is.
back.
Morty got Jakaro back. He saved the day. Jakaro, we're under attack, man.
Yeah, shoot my bow in the water. Bow!
Actually, would he have gotten an opportunity attack from any of the ones surfacing?
Yeah, he can have an opportunity attack on the one that attacked Lapras.
We took an action for you. We assumed that you would ready your bow.
Okay. Oh, I am ready.
You are now.
At 20?
Nat
I don't know.
20?
I don't see it.
Yeah, it's
What?
Did you
yeah.
really?
That's
Damn.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
2 nat 20 attacks in a row. I'm liking our odds tonight, boys.
Yeah, and I've rolled 2 1s in a row.
Oh, I
right.
see it now. I gotta refresh.
Should we go fight the dragon after this?
And then do
So-
another 2d8 because it was already damaged.
Just 1d8.
Well, 2 because it's the crit.
I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, don't fight on the fucking extra D8, Jakaro.
I mean, if he gets to double his sneak attack, you should be able to double your d8
So.
damage. On a
Alright,
crit.
so 29 total.
29. Yet another overkill.
Yeah, that one was already damaged too.
So I guess it doesn't really matter that he missed all of his attacks on Lapras because technically Jakaro killed him before that happened. Nacho and Quarion did both notice 3 more heading towards them.
We got 3 more incoming, boys. Quarren would
Three more
yell out.
what? Morty says.
Yeah, Morty hasn't even seen any of the bad guys yet. It's actually the green one's turn now. It's gonna come up and attack Nacho. A 10, a 22, and a 19. Sorry, a 10, a 22, and a 20.
Okay.
You think of 3
So
attacks.
so the 22 is gonna hit, and we'll use a shield spell on the 20. So one hits.
All right.
You got that temp HP.
So he
Yeah.
like bursts out of the water
Forgot about
and
that.
just kind of claws at you with um his hands. He misses the first one. He hits you with the second one, and then he tries to jab one of his spines going down his forearm into you and misses with that. And he only hits you for 3 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Oh, plus uncanny dodge, so like can I use that as a reaction? So then I take like
Technically, you used your reaction. To
Oh,
shield is
right.
reaction.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, actually, interesting point. Then you can't use your shield either. You used your reaction to attack because you held your action.
Okay. So
So
two
you
of them.
can't-
So the spine thing hits
Yeah,
then.
you can't shield the second one.
It's probably better anyway. Say that spell slot.
Yeah.
So you take an additional 1 poison damage.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So
And then
4
make a-
total.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
So taking 4 out of my temp HP and then Constitution save.
Yep.
Okay, got a 13.
All right, you pass.
Very good.
All right, Morty, you're up.
What's going on here? Morty rushes to the front of the boat. So in my grabby hand, I join Jakaro up front. I survey the scene. See my friend Nacho being attacked. The fuck is that?
So you see this, like, rather than like a mermaid fish person, it's more like a human that's been like twisted and morphed by the ocean. So he's
Mm.
got like barnacles and green scaly skin and like spines poking out from his head and his arms and odd gills forming on his neck.
Okay. Well, then Morty will he's gonna cast a cantrip. He's gonna cast Toll the Dead on him.
Yep.
It's a 16 wisdom save.
Wisdom. 15, he fails.
Excellent. So then you take 4 damage.
4.
Yep.
All right.
Mm,
And now that
Yeah.
you're at the front of the boat, you do see one more shadow under the water heading towards Nacho.
Okay. And yeah, I think that's probably gonna be it. Let me just double check if I want to do anything else. Yeah, I think we're good. Go with that.
All right. Let's see. Then it is the blue. No, it's Nacho's turn. Nacho.
All right. So I got 1 attack in me. And there isn't 1 attacking Quarion, right?
No, not anymore. Caro
Oh
killed it.
shoot, that was supposed to be a 2d12. Hmm.
Oh, you fucked up, Morty.
No, it's just 1. He wasn't damaged.
Oh, I'm saying because he wasn't okay. Never mind then. No, we're
He
good.
he just surfaced. Yeah, he hadn't taken any.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
My bad.
Fresh.
So Nacho will disengage from this guy.
Yep.
And go for the blue one. He'll attack him with the sword. Where is the sword? Come
Blue
on.
one is still underwater.
Is he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
They're
right.
coming up from the. So you just saw them as like shadows coming up from the depths the way you spotted the first ones.
Okay. We'll just go for we'll try to sword the green guy then. 'Cause he's above water, right? Because he's like attacking me, so.
Yep.
All right. It's like the opposite of what I got last time. So
Critical miss.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then I
So nat 20
and
to
then
nat 1.
and now I will disengage from that guy.
All right. That's Nacho's turn. That's the blue one's turn. He is going to come up and attack you. 20, a 23, and a 15.
Okay, so the 15 misses, and so we took. But I had to get poisoned, which is no good. But you know what? We'll take the attacks. We'll take the attacks.
All right, so you took 4 and then 6 bludgeoning damage.
4,
10
so
total.
10 total, and then could I dodge one of them and take half on one of the attacks?
Yeah, one of them was for 6, so I assume you would want to
Okay,
dodge that.
so if I took half on that, what would be the total damage?
So it would be 7 because you took 4.
7?
And then 3,
Okay,
yeah.
so I lost my temp HP. And
Crit
one.
again. You get it back.
You just,
Yeah. Oh yeah, just crit.
Again. You get
Crit forehead.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, that is his turn. Quarion, you're up.
So I am going to go up to this green one that's right next to me. And is he above the water?
He is, yeah.
Alright, then I am going to cast Scorching Ray on him.
All right.
Oof. So an 8, a 21, and a 15.
Last 2 hit.
Alright, so he takes 6. Oh my god. 8 damage.
8 damage, and that was the green one.
Yep.
Okay.
And Lapras is going to attack the same one. With a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
The 14 damage.
Oh, 14. All right. Anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna stay out front. Trying to engage all these water beasties.
All right. Drakaro, you're up.
Drakar will look frantically around at all the different merfolk or whatever they are. And come over to this side. Let them deal with the guys they're engaged with. And is this guy underwater? The one on the left, the blue or purple or whatever it is.
He's rapidly approaching the surface, so he's like.
Alright, I
just
would
above the
ready
surface
my
now.
action and aim at if I could see like either the shadow or the wake of something. I would just point my bow at it and wait for it to surface.
All right. All right. And then it is its turn, so it's going to continue to move towards you. It does surface right around here. So you can take your attack.
Drakar would shoot 2 arrows at it. I still do that.
Yep.
Do still the double attack.
Yep.
Ugh. Nat 1 and a 17.
All right, second one hits.
For 8.
8. All right. And then he's gonna reach the boat. And he's gonna kind of climb up the side of it, and he's gonna attack you. He's kind of hanging from the side of the boat right now as he attacks you. As he's attacking you, you notice that his gills are like laboring to breathe right now.
Mm.
All right, so I got 2 misses and then a 21.
Yeah.
All right, so he swings at you with both of his claws and he misses twice, and then he lashes out with a tentacle attached to his back, and hits you for 5 damage. Oh, 7 damage. And the tentacle is grappling you right now.
Excellent. I grapple back.
Grapple back. Top of the order, the green one is going to attack Quarion. 21, 16, 8, 9. I assume just the 21, Quarion.
Here we go again. Ryan.
Sorry,
No,
I can look. I can deal damage to his character. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
only the.
I
Only
think
the
he's having
20.
internet issues. It's probably his problem.
no, I'm back. I'm back. What
Alright.
happened to me?
I missed 2 out of 3, so you're just taking 3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I can handle that. Corian takes the hit, then stands stoically with his cape billowing in the non-existent wind.
Under the water.
Under the water, it still billows.
Billows in the current. Morty, you're up.
Well, already seeing this one attack Jakaro is going to switch targets and go for him instead.
Yep.
And I am going to do I'm going to do Toll the Dead again. So it's a
Okay.
16 wisdom save.
16. Fail. So
All right.
2D.
Now
This
it's a
one,
2d12.
This one's damage. Yeah. Yeah.
Not much better, but we'll take it.
10.
Yep. 10 necrotic damage.
All right.
And hold on a sec before we continue. How much damage did you just take, Jakaro?
5? No, 7.
All right, you're still good. You got a decent amount of HP left, right?
Yeah, I got 22.
All right, yeah.
His
if you get hit again,
constitution's so low.
if you get hit again, I'll hear you because my necklace, it's a bonus action. I could use it. Actually, but I don't know if I could. Would that count as casting a spell? Or I can do a spell and a cantrip at the same turn, though. Can I? If it's a bonus action.
Yes, if it's a bonus action.
Okay. All right, so that's fine. But yeah, I can
Or-
heal you next time if you get lower.
That's it for your turn, Morty?
Yep.
All right, Nacho, you're up.
All right. Nacho goes for a sword attack on the blue guy.
All right.
Misses again.
This is again, yeah.
And then disengage in this direction.
All right. It's his turn. He's going to follow. Yeah. He's gonna attack you a couple times again. 19, 15, 5, 6, nat 1. I said just the 19.
Yeah, the 19 will hit.
For 4 bludgeoning damage. And then it's Quarion's turn.
Let's see. So this I'll have Lapras attack it first. With a 18, 20.
20 will hit.
3d6 plus 4. So 16 damage.
All right. He's still kicking.
I guess I am going to Tentacle Rod him again.
Yep.
Oof. With a 21. Oh, I got a nat 20 to make up for the nat 1.
There you go. So 2 of them hit.
Ugh, 5 damage.
5 damage is just enough.
Oh, taking him out. Scoreboard.
All right. Anything else, Quarian?
I guess I'll just move more central to the front of the ship.
Yep.
And then hang out and keep my eye out for any more of these buggers coming to attack us.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, damn, really? Eh, 10.
Yep. Drakaro, your turn.
Alright, so I'm grappled.
Which just means your movement is 0. Unless you break the grapple. But
Alright.
that takes your whole action to do.
I know I want to keep the grapple. Can I
Do a breath attack right in his face.
no, I want to like grab him and like try to like pin him to like the ground, like on the boat. I want to like restrain him physically. Can I do that?
Hmm.
I want to what would that be? No, grab. I want to
You want to sweep
yeah,
the
like
legs,
I want
but
to
he
like
doesn't.
grab him and like put him onto the boat and like cuz I could tell that he's not going to do good out of water and I want to ask him who sent him and why they're attacking us.
All right. He's going to. So it'll be like a contested roll. So you guys will like match.
Yeah, no
Strength.
problem.
Yeah.
Like a strength saving throw? No, or just a regular strength
So
throw.
I would say. So I'm not gonna let you go from being grappled to restraining him. So if you
Yeah, I want to embrace the
succeed,
grapple.
then I would say you're essentially like swapping the grapple onto him.
Yeah, reversal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 3 points.
So yeah, it'll be an athletics check, or if you're not proficient, then it's just a strength check for you.
I got all right. I got both, I'm sure. Athletics is 4 and strength is 4, so doesn't matter.
Yeah, so it's the same. But if you were proficient, it would be like 7.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not. Okay, so just I'll do my
It
strength
doesn't
roll.
matter.
Is that a? Oh, I thought it was a 19.
Yeah.
It's right next to it.
Yeah.
Now you're
Guess
restrained.
guess I was caught off guard by the sudden jerk of the boat.
Yeah. You kind of shift your weight forward, trying to kind of heave him up over the edge of the boat, and you lose your footing, and now you're kind of like half dangling over the railing, but he still has you grappled.
He's about to
Oh,
pull
no.
you off.
Jakaro's gonna fall into the water.
It is his turn, so we're gonna do another contested strength check, as he's going to try to drag you under the water.
Get on.
Dude, he's gonna try to drown you, bro.
13.
All right. You rolled poorly, so you succeeded in not getting dragged over the side of the boat.
Oh, good.
He's gonna try to jam one of his quills into you though while you guys are struggling. 14, I assume misses.
Yeah, no, 14 misses.
Okay. So you're able to like lock your leg onto the railing of the boat as he's trying to drag you over, and you guys are essentially just at a stalemate. So he still has you grappled, and you're in a slightly precarious position. But that's
Yeah.
Does
And
Drakaro have a tail?
Yeah.
Jakaro, do you want to have
Is
a
it-
tail?
Pretty sure
Yeah,
he
I got
does.
a tail.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Jakaro
pictured
has
that
a-
as like Drakaro like
got a
wraps
tail.
his tail around the railing.
Yeah. Jakaro, throw your poisonous snake at him.
Oh
Yeah, where's my
Hey, you
snake?
haven't used your snake at all.
he's got a timer, right? So you gotta
Yeah.
Yeah,
use
up
him.
I
until
got
our
the
next
whole
long rest.
day. Yeah, it's like the whole day. It was
I mean, I
24
would-
hours. So
Use him as
it
like a
was
whip.
Middle of the night. The
I
middle
would
of the
give
night.
the
snake
I would
whip.
give the poisonous snake an attack on him as you guys are grappling.
Yeah. Boom, boom.
He's trying to defend your honor.
But during my turn, even though I failed, could I still have asked? Would he have responded to me if I was like yelling? Who, you know? I don't know if he even understands me.
He is friendly towards you, and to a degree, it took some coaxing to get him to do what you wanted. I don't think he would respond to like a verbal command.
I think he
which
means the guys fighting.
I was talking about the guy I was fighting.
You. So what did you say to him?
Like in my attempt, I would have like grabbed him and said like, who sent you or why are you attacking us? Both of those questions, and then I would have failed my jostle.
Yeah. In response, you just see like a slight smirk on his face, and that's it.
Ugh. All right.
We'll
right,
give,
snake
we'll give
attack.
you your
What can my
sneak
snake
attack.
do? What can my snake do?
It's a +6 to hit, so roll a d20.
D20.
Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong.
Nat
Hold
1
on.
anyway. Don't worry about it.
No, all right. So the snake is good.
We're either getting 20s or 1s today.
Seems
Right.
like it.
It's like the second or third one I've rolled.
+5 to hit. So yeah. I've had like 4 nat 1s today already. All right, so that is the end of that whole jostling. Morty, you're up.
Morty's like, all right, I'm tired of looking at these things. And you didn't get hurt during all that, right?
No, I'm still at whatever, 22.
Okay. Well, Morty's gonna blast him. He's doing some scorching ray, and I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm just gonna do them all on him.
All right.
Fucking scorch this motherfucker, Morty.
Which one are you going for?
The one on Jakaro. I assume 2 of those hit and 1 doesn't.
Yep.
Okay.
Morty saw Nacho just like one shot the dude and was like, ah, he's got this.
Yeah. Well, I guess I didn't see it, but my heart of hearts, I know he did it. So 13 damage.
13. That seems to have wounded him pretty severely. Chikara, you feel his grip loosen a little bit, and you can see he's like really struggling now to breathe. Nacho,
Morty
you're up.
just points his finger, guns at him, and blank, beep, beep, beep.
Okay. So Nacho this is where Nacho stands his ground, and he's gonna go for a sword attack.
Stand my ground.
Yeah, my land. He's gonna miss again.
Oh, jeez.
And then with his offhand, he'll go for a dagger stab as his bonus.
I'm still seeing it as ...
And
Yeah,
he's gonna
refresh, I
miss with
think.
that as well. So 2 whiffs.
Yeah, this didn't come through for me there, but
I
11.
got a 11 for
11
my
and-
sword and a 12 for my dagger. So
I mean,
it's
don't
a
be so
9.
hard.
It's technically a 9 for the dagger.
9 for the dagger.
Yeah.
Don't be so hard on yourself. The short sword does hit.
Oh, all right.
You guys have just either been rolling 20s or 1s, so you didn't.
Yeah,
find
we
out
don't know.
that Their,
Yeah.
Like,
their
I
AC,
think all
their
of us-
AC is 11.
I think
So-
all of us have gotten a 20 and a 1 at some point tonight.
Which is really funny for Jakaro because he has +9 to his attack, so the only way he can miss these guys is a 1 or a 2, and he's missed like 3 times already.
I +8 to my Scorching Ray. That's why I went with that.
So it's
And
9
you still
damage.
missed one of them. 9 damage to that one. He hasn't been damaged yet. Guess not. All right. And that's his turn then. He's going to attack you back. A 17, nat 20,
Mm.
Oh shit.
and a 17.
So decisions.
Not in trouble.
Let's
shield
not.
that.
Yeah, will. So can I like say, oh, I want to shield like the 20, and then you don't get to crit on that, or
Well,
how does that work?
No, I guess. So
Oh, the 20. Oh, okay.
technically, it's a 24 because he has.
Okay.
+9.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll shield one of the 17s. So one of the 117 and the nat 20. If I can do that, I don't know. If you like.
Yes. So one of them is just his normal attacking with his claws.
Yeah.
The other one is he lashes out with his tentacle and tries to grab you with it. I don't know if there's one that you would. prefer to shield
It's the
over
tentacle is
other.
gonna grapple me, right?
Yeah.
So we would yeah, we'll block the actual attack and we'll get grappled. We don't mind.
Okay, you're gonna get grappled.
Yeah.
He rolled 2 1s on his crit, so you take 4 damage for the crit.
Okay.
And then you take 4 damage, and you are grappled.
Okay. All right.
Quarion, you're up.
My turn.
Yeah.
So let's see. Me and Lapras are gonna swim up to this one that's trying to pull Jakaro into the water. Lapras is going to attack it.
Yep.
With a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
3d6 plus 4. 14 damage.
That'll do it.
That one's dead.
Yeah.
And then I guess we're gonna come around. Though I can tentacle rod the one that's trying to kill Nacho. Ugh. With a 10, a 20, and a 12.
So many ones.
2 of those hit.
I got a 1 and I got a 3.
Yeah, the 3 actually hits, and the
Yeah, this is like, it's a +9, so the only way I can miss is with a 1 or a 2. And I'm
Yep.
still missing. So 10 damage.
all right.
And that'll be my turn.
Marion Dracaro. You see Lapras come forward and just like bite into the one that's grappling you, and you feel him go limp. And Lapras just like pulls him off of you, and you're still hanging on the edge of the boat.
Oh, thank you, Lapras.
Lapras
Lap-
eat it.
Yes, Lapras would have eaten it.
Yeah, Lapras eats it. Lapras, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Eating a poisonous creature. Probably not smart, Lapras.
22.
All right. Lapras takes 6 poison damage,
Shit.
but is not poisoned.
Bit spiky, but it tastes just fine in Lapras.
Lapras burps out a cloud of like purple mist.
Yeah. All right, that's Querion's turn. Dracaro, yeah, Dracaro, you're up. That's where we were.
Alright, Dracar would look around frantically, relieved that he's no longer being attacked. Spot his friend Nacho over there, being grappled, seemingly, in the water.
Yep.
And
Standing on top of the water.
Dracaro would try to snipe this dude in the head.
Okay.
-5.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah. There you go.
Big hit.
22.
That will hit.
So that'll be a 6 plus a 1 plus the 10.
17.
17.
So 17.
That'll do it. So
Nacho!
you feel the tentacle just kind of go limp around your waist.
Morty drops his shield, grabs the railing, holds his hammer out to Nacho. Get up here, bud!
Nacho grabs the hammer and, climbs up, or, yeah, I suppose he could climb up.
Are we still moving at a decent pace?
The river's pretty wide here, so it's not moving that fast.
Car jumps in the water
Oh,
and tries to retrieve the body of the one that had Nacho like right away. So he try to swim it over to the boat.
Yeah, I mean
And Morty.
it was your turn, and you had movement, so I would say yeah, you can jump in after it.
Yeah, I want to jump in, retrieve the body, and then ask Morty to help me get back onto the boat.
Get up here, Dragon Boy!
Roll a strength check.
Morty?
No, not Dracaro.
22.
All right. Now roll another one with advantage.
Me too.
All right. Yes, you successfully jump in, grab the body before it's able to sink back down, swim it back to the boat, and climb out of the water with it, with the help of Morty to get back into the boat.
Oh, thanks, Mort. Now I'd lay the body down on the ground and pull the arrow out of its eyeball, because that's where I shot it with my sharpshooter.
Jesus, that thing's ugly.
Put the arrow back in my quiver.
You recover one of your 3 arrows you shot.
That's what that was all about. I thought you wanted a better look at it.
What are these
Well,
things?
yes.
Oh, I do. No, I do, but
He likes his
gotta
his
retrieve my
trophies
arrows.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are these things, boys?
Fuck if I know.
Drakara would examine the body to see if there was anything notable that would tell him like who they are, why they would be after us, if it was any relation to Hag.
Hey, you're the one who got us into this mess, Dragon Boy.
Well, what do you think, boys?
I don't know. Those. I'm not sure if the hags were related. These things could have just been after us because we're
Because why? What did we
'cause
do
we're
to them?
traveling the
Look at these
river.
things. This thing
I
is
mean,
ugly
what
as
did we do?
sin.
What did we do to that giant frog? It wanted to kill us for no reason too. And the frog people. You forgetting everything that's attacked us so far on the river?
Oh yeah, frogs
Yeah.
are known for being vicious assholes, though.
Whatever they are, maybe you can chop off some of these spines and maybe like put them on the end of your arrows or something.
More poison for your arrows.
Jakara would try to harvest some poisonous spines with his silver dagger. Try to cut a few of them off and salvage them to be fashioned onto some weapons later.
All right. Roll a survival check.
Ugh. 7.
Roll a d4.
4. 1.
1. All right. So they're sort of odd and like almost more like they're like soft bone or like almost more like cartilaginous. So you're having trouble getting them off in one piece. They keep like bending or breaking. But you're able to get 2 of them off that are like the right size and maybe thickness that you think you could maybe make an arrow out of them.
Two. Do these people have a name? We would know.
They're
Not that it matters, I guess, but
Quarian. Yeah, Quarian thought that they might be sea spawn.
The sea spawn.
sea spawn. Alright, so sea spawn quills, we'll call them.
Marty will wave over to Toby. He's like, "All right, I think we've taken care of our fish problem. We could probably speed up."
Let's get going to Neverwinter. Keep going. Problem solved.
And then he'd look around at the boys and he's like, "You guys hurt? Should we maybe take a knee?"
Ow. That was nothing. Jakaro dusts off his shoulders.
Everybody roll a perception check, like a group.
Nat 20.
Nat 19.
Pretty good.
Nat 9.
Yeah, that's a
Pretty good, fellas.
pretty good group perception check. So you guys start to head out. You start picking up steam again and heading downriver. You see 1 or 2 areas ahead of the boat where the water gets a little bit darker, like there's blood mixed into it. And off in the distance ahead of the boat, you think maybe you see something moving through the water, a small person or humanoid. But at this point, it's kind of way ahead of the boat. And you
Morty would
lose
drag
it.
the corpse to the front of the boat, hang it off the edge, to let the creatures know what we do to their kind.
And you kind of the river is turning around a bend, so you lose sight of the figure as it goes around the bend.
Morty waves his hammer. That's right.
So
Yeah.
it was that what the body we're seeing in the water is another one of those sea creatures, Mort?
I don't know, but if it is, I'm letting them know that, this is what's going to happen to him if they come at us.
Okay, so you don't want to examine the body?
I mean, I guess so. We can take a look. I doubt these things have any gold or any useful weapons, but, see what we can learn from them.
Well, let's confirm that it's what it is, what you think it is, before we just maybe it's
You mean the thing in the water, or are you talking about the dead body in the boat?
the thing in the water that we see.
Oh.
It's hard to see from here, but it doesn't look like these.
Okay.
It's the bigger version. These were just the scouts.
All right. Maybe I take that lantern off Horvath and see if it'll help me see him.
The one in the distance.
I guess if it's out of sight, then I wouldn't even bother.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it without the help of the lantern. It was just
Okay.
far away, so it was hard to make out. But it
Okay.
didn't seem to have the. For instance, it had hair, whereas these. Didn't.
Oh, interesting. Marty looks to Quarren. Could be another lady for you to talk to, except these ones are in the water, not coming out of trees.
Another dryad, you mean?
No. Something different. I heard stories of mermaids, right, Toby? Could be one of them.
Yeah.
Wait, are mermaids real?
Have you ever seen one, Toby?
If you're talking about the merfolk, I suppose.
Yeah. Are they
Is
friendly?
there lady merfolk?
From what I hear, they tend to keep them to themselves. They get a
All right,
little.
well-
That'd be a
if you're
that'd
traveling.
be a rare
through the
catch,
water.
Clarion.
Morty grabs
Where
the
are
dead body and drags it off the front, brings it more towards the middle of the boat, leaves it there, and goes back to the front. If it's a mermaid, he doesn't want to scare him off now.
Car's just staying
Perhaps.
vigilant.
So, I assume Quarion is still on his Pokemon, right?
I am.
All right, and are you faster than the boat, or same speed, or?
Or we gotta
40
send
foot
Pidgey
swimming
on a
speed?
scouting mission.
What's this?
40
swimming
feet.
speed?
So I don't know if I'm faster or not. Do you want me in
Yeah, I would suggest you and Lapras would like maybe go and like I'm sure Lapras could like maybe like pick it up with like without like eating it, right? They can just like pick it up, put it in its mouth and like plop it on the boat or something.
Scout ahead, see if you can grab it.
Yeah.
yeah, we can go investigate.
Yeah, so maybe if you went full speed and then we went like half speed or something, that would like kind of like even
So
things out.
Distance.
Yeah.
quick math, Lapras can go about 9 miles an hour at a sprint in the water.
Yeah, so we want him to chase
Yeah,
that thing.
we only go 6 tops, so he can definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then we
So
don't
you
have
can
to.
go
Yeah.
faster, but that's also like that's his movement speed during battle, which is like theoretically moving as quickly as he can. So I don't know how long of it.
We just have the boat slow down to half speed,
Yeah. So yeah.
and then me and Lapras will go scattered out.
So Nacho will be like in the middle of the boat relaying information from Morty to Toby to like, you know.
All right, so you're slowing down the boat. You're sending Lapras ahead around the corner with Quarion to try to scout out.
And maybe
person.
Pidgeot could like hang out on top of Lapras's head or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
So-
keep Pidgeot like circling the boat,
Okay.
like up above in the skies.
All right, with instructions to do what?
Just to like screech and come, alert me if he sees anything.
Alert you or alert the boat?
Alert everyone.
All
You make a ruckus.
General
Make some
alerting.
noise, alert everyone.
Pidgeot is general alerting.
Yeah, general alert.
All right. All right. So Pidgeot's circling. You're going ahead. So you head up around the bend. Roll a perception check.
$23.
Okay. You don't see the whoever it was. You don't see any movement in the water. It seems pretty calm in this area. You're getting to the edge of the forest, so the riverbanks are starting to get a little bit less steep. You're getting a little bit more kind of open fields in the distance ahead of you on either side. The water, like I said, it's kind of widening out and slowing down in this area. You notice on one riverbank on the far side that some of the stones along the bank are wet, as if something left the water there. But then it heads into some underbrush, so that's as far as you can tell.
Alright, so I just had return to the boat. Climb up onto Lapras's head so I can see over the railing. Yell over. Well, I think there's some kind of creature, but it looks like it got out of the river, disappeared into the woods. I'm not sure if it would really be worth our time to chase after it.
Yeah, as long as we're not being followed anymore, we should probably just go ahead.
Onwards.
Yeah. Nacho yells to Toby, full speed. Full speed ahead.
I thought you said you didn't know any nautical terms.
Is that not is that those official? Is that like you know? I'm winging it, Toby. I'm winging it.
Oh, he's the captain.
Lord Kensington.
Look, right now I'm just the communications officer.
All right, so you guys travel downstream further. Let's see.
I just thought of something.
Yep.
Go on.
Whoa.
We still have. I guess he's on. Do we still have what's his name with us?
Trials.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We gotta talk to him.
Feel free. I mean, now we're out of battle. Go for it if you want.
We got well, the whole point of keeping him was to hopefully use him to get us into Neverwinter. So I would suggest that we talk to him, maybe gather some information about the town. If there's anything we need, anything of importance we should know. if we've never been there before, i.e., any sort of papers we might need to get in, or any people we might need to know, stuff like that.
mean, he-
People we might need to bribe.
Yeah, Marty would say he briefly, said he has connections. That's about all we got out of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could we go wake him up. He's probably sleeping during all that, right?
Is he like a cripple? 'Cause that's how he is in my head, at least.
He is now, yeah.
He can walk, but with like extreme difficulty.
Maybe we could
At-
fashion him some
at this
crutches with the.
I
When you
imagine
first
him
found
still in
him,
the
he was,
wagon,
like,
right?
fully-
Like,
Yeah.
is he still in the wagon?
Just leave him in the wagon for now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just like rolling around the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Drakara
he's-
would approach
wherever
Childs.
you guys left him is where he was staying.
Yeah, so Drakara would approach Childs in this if there's some downtime and some idle sailing. Say, hey Childs, is there anything we should know as being outsiders going into Neverwinter? Anything noteworthy or anything we should know? If there's
Hey,
anything we
never
need.
been?
Never been. First time here.
No, it's a small city. Likes to pretend that it's more important than it is, but it is the biggest thing we have around here. So, lots of crime ever since the spell plague years back.
Oh,
The-
plague.
Yeah, so that's why this whole area is just currently being resettled. You guys would know about the spell plague. It was
Oh.
I mean, it was kind of,
Like a
you would
World War
vaguely
II
would
type
have
thing.
heard that, yeah, a couple of decades ago that like a mysterious disease swept through the area.
Oh, that's
It
right. I
was-
knew all about that.
It was eventually determined to be the effects of magic, and the people that set it free were eventually found and stopped. But the area was kind of decimated.
Are we gonna be welcome to Neverwinter?
That's what I heard. It was locked down.
Yeah, it's they haven't been letting anyone in or out. We had to sneak out ourselves to get out of there. Jobs are getting a little sparse in the city, especially with the lockdown. There's only so much you can do when you can't take up jobs outside the city. So that's when I met Atham, and he offered me the opportunity. So,
So,
I-
scale of 1 to 10, how hard do you think it's going to be for me and my mates to get in? And especially you in this fucking, and he looks to the carriage, and your new predicament.
well, if we get lucky and find the right guard and pay the right price, we could probably get word into the city to Cathal Perry. She's my contact. She's the one that helped get us out. So hopefully she could get us in. Will be a little bit more difficult. I can't say that this group is as
kinda stand out.
inconspicuous. Yeah. Well,
So
yes,
this
I was trying to say
castle
it
lady you
nicely.
say is our key to getting in? Person?
I mean, she's one of the more connected people in the
And would you know where to find
underground
her
businesses.
in the city?
Well, if we can get in, yes, but
Oh, don't worry
So
about
hopefully-
that. I'm asking, do you know where she would be?
yeah, well, she has a tavern she runs as her
Oh.
legitimate front.
Evan, Morty's
Not-
eyes light up.
Nacho asks in Thieves' Cant, how is she gonna get us in?
Um, he goes on to describe her and her business. And while he's doing so in Thieves' Cant, he tells you that she does have some secret entrances and exits that she controls into the city. It just convincing her would be the hard part. If she agrees, then
Well,
getting in would be pretty easy.
All right.
Oh, we can be awfully persuasive.
Because we have we have means to get in and get word to this lady.
That all just happened on the low. That only Nacho knows what just happened.
Well, right, that is correct. Drakar would say, I like beer.
That's just
Morty makes
that's a fine
nail too.
ale.
yeah.
Oh, Morty.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
I
Oh,
do.
she's always looking for new wares
Ooh.
and new bodies. As he looks around the group.
Oh, we might have some of each to offer. He winks.
Yes, well, unfortunately, the way the city's locked down now will mostly depend on whether or not the price is good enough for her to let us in.
So
she knows me,
so
but
money would be
doesn't
the
mean
thing.
she likes me.
We just gotta grease some palms, is what it sounds like.
Well, is there
Yes, money or,
besides
or promises.
we have money, but also is there anything about her that specifically that tickles her fancy? Any
She
vices?
I think she likes money.
She
Maybe-
has yeah, it's mostly money. But
Yeah, no
Yeah,
lizard,
man.
no lizard fetish.
Yeah, is there like a particular kind of hooker she likes to be hired for?
They have a brothel there. Morty perks up.
well, it's a city. There's several brothels.
Morty sort
I
of
like
scans
brothels.
Morty scans the group to see their reactions.
Dracaro's tongue is hanging out of his mouth.
Nacho
Carlos
SMH's.
petting his snake.
Just shakes his head.
Petting his snake.
Morty just kind of like smirks. He's like, "Well, I'm a holy man these days, so I don't spend much time there, but I've been to a fair few in my day."
I bet you have, Mort.
Yeah.
Well, this was before I converted. I'm still, I'm kind of on the fence, but still, I'm mostly, Helm's a good guy. We, like him.
Back when Morty was still a heathen.
I mean, I have been making brew all my life. They all kind of go hand in hand.
He says, "Well, Cathal is she's a fickle woman. I suppose her interests mostly lay with whatever business propositions she has at the time. So it could be that she just wants money. It could be that she wants favors. It depends what she's currently dealing with."
Well, we've amassed a fair amount of gold during our travels.
It's not just gold, Quarion, but I'm sure we've probably got quite the reputation across these lands by now. The League of Friends have surely,
Yeah,
I feel like we're making a name for ourselves here.
Everyone's trying
If
to
she,
be
it,
friends. at this
Morty,
point.
Morty looks at her. He's like, if she can't help us, we could talk to the Lord. I mean, we're in with his cousin, who, hopefully might still be alive.
That's true, and that's who we have a bone to pick with anyway. This guy.
Well, you can certainly try. He's not the most reasonable man, but he's mostly just focused on himself.
Yeah, that sounds like his cousin.
Most
We
friends
never
of
met the
family.
guy face to face. He spoke to us through a door. You believe that?
That's a bit odd, but I suppose with dragons flying around, it's not the stupidest idea.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if he died underneath that door. To be honest.
Unless he was a shapeshifter and we had no
No.
idea.
I'm pretty sure he was, pretty sure Halia had him a bit cucked.
Yeah.
He was-
She was kind of powerful, I'd say.
yeah.
You know Halia as well?
Yeah.
We were doing jobs for her, actually. That's why we've
Yeah.
been on this journey.
Nacho pulls out the rat head.
You still have that?
Oh yeah. Oh, this is
Fuck
you
is
know
that?
you know how much
It's
this
our
is
bounty.
yeah. So I gotta turn this in and you know, I ain't gonna say too much, but
Jesus Christ,
you know.
Nacho. Put that in the fucking hole
what I've been
already.
smelling?
Throw in the hole.
In the hole. Oh, all right. Calm
It's
down.
starting to
Good.
stink.
Nacho puts the rat head in the hole. Black hole. Yeah. Pulls out his cloth, lays it down, puts the head in.
Just goes, what the fuck is that?
That's almost where you stayed for the rest of
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah. Well, look, Childs, we don't mess around. All right, we're serious
We're
people.
very dangerous people. Drakkar would intimidate
Listen,
him.
Charles. We've been at it for what? For like a week or two now, boys.
Like a week and a
We-
half.
We've seen a lot of shit in that amount of time.
We're
This
very
place is wild.
very
Yeah.
experienced.
Yeah.
I bet word travels fast though
Yeah.
about our doings.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure.
Speaking
that.
of,
Not
Morty,
much
you
moving
should call
in and
what's
out
his
of it.
name?
Who am I calling?
You should, anyone and everyone. We should call the orc guy. We should meet up with. We should see what he's up to.
The only
And you should
person
also call your buddy Vern.
he's the only one I'd really want to call.
Orc?
No, Vern.
Oh, Vern. Is that the guy that I don't think is cool?
No, Vern. I guess you just
He's the wizard.
yeah. Morty
Yeah, I
Morty
don't
just
like
has a
Vern.
thing for him, and you
Yeah, I don't
think
like
you're
Just
Yeah,
kinda
no, you don't
jealous.
need to call Vern. He's off gallivanting somewhere doing God knows what.
no. I do want to call him. I just wasn't sure when the right time was. I think maybe now's the right time in case he can maybe meet us in Neverwinter if he's close. So
Yeah.
Morty puts his hand and like makes the phone like a shape of a phone, puts it to his head, and he calls Vern. I already have something prepared, so I already know what I'm gonna say. Let me just
So is this the sending spell?
hold on. Do I not have it equipped? Hmm.
Oh, jeez, Mort.
Morty does not call Vern.
I mean, you just long rested. That's
Okay.
if you want to. If you were planning on sending him a message today, I would say you would have prepared it, right? So
Yeah.
It's like his favorite spell. He talks about it all week.
What, sending?
And he had something prepared.
for like the one session, he didn't have the spell ready.
All right. All right. I'll do it. I call Vern, and this is what I say. An empowered giant of Talos moves to Icespire. Talos seeks to empower the dragon next. We travel to Neverwinter, then to Icespire. Please meet us. That's 25 words.
Meet us where? What?
Well,
That's pretty
I let him.
open-ended.
Yeah, well, I let him know where we're going, so if he's close, it's up to him.
You hear back from him. The orcs have intercepted the giants. Not sure how they fared. I forgot the dude's name. Troops from the lighthouse have split. Currently attacking Leylon and Fendalen. Can meet in 24 hours.
All right. Morty relays the message back. Whatever James just said, I tell you word for word.
Where are we meeting him in 24 hours?
You know, Vern, he'll find us.
Oh, okay. So there's not like I was gonna say if
Yeah.
we have to get somewhere in 24 hours, like we're
No,
you know.
I told him like where we're traveling to, so he knows a path, so he'll find us along the way.
Okay.
I have a lot of faith in this guy, Morty.
I mean, you saw where he lives. You fucking you took some shit, you know.
Well,
I'm right. I'm gonna take some more from him too.
yeah.
Jakaro's the thief of the group.
All right. Well, that was anticlimactic.
What do you mean? Now we have a meeting with Vern. That's good.
Yeah, Jakaro doesn't like Vern.
We get to speak to him with more than 25 words, you know.
Whoopity doo.
And he gets to look at all the cool stuff we have. We get to tell him about our journeys. Then
Maybe
plan for the
he'll have
future.
like more cool stuff for us too.
Yeah.
Look,
Vern's a
Jakaro.
good guy.
Jakaro wants Morty all to himself. He doesn't want to share him with a wizard.
We don't even know if he's a wizard. He could be a sorcerer for all we know.
Well, I
That's
was
right.
just saying that like you know, I was
Hypocritical.
That was-
Jakaro has Toby on the side.
Toby. Toby. Well, yeah. Nacho gives the group a thumbs up. He says, I think we got this.
Well, now that we know that the orcs have intercepted the giant, should I maybe now we call them?
The chief, you talking about the chief?
Yeah.
Oh,
he pulls out
yeah,
the-
yeah. You always gotta talk to the chief.
Pulls out the sending stone. All right, now I gotta.
25 words, Morty.
Yeah.
Dear chief.
How are you?
Oh, and I hate giants. And I can track them. Wait, can I do anything right now?
I would
No, they're not
say
near us
maybe
anyway.
got word you engaged with giants. You know, how'd it go? Kind of a
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm just. I so far I've heard you intercepted the giants where they stopped. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else we should ask them. Anybody else got anything else they want to say?
I'm gonna want to ask him about that eye.
The
I don't think
orcs?
I don't think I've asked him about my book yet either.
I think
Oh,
we're
this is for the orcs, my friend.
Oh yeah, I got nothing about the orcs.
Get it together, Clarion.
Yeah, zoned out a little bit.
Whoa.
I'm trying to think.
You guys know that giants can have multiple heads?
Yeah, ogres.
Okay.
Ettins.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just trying to think
exactly.
if there's anything else I should say.
Anyway, Jakaro has advantage
any-
on survival checks to track giants.
Any other news relating to the dragon or Van Dalen?
Should we tell him anything about
I don't want them to know where we're going.
Keitel, the what that like god bird thing that we met? What was that thing's name?
Coatl?
Xylot?
Coatl?
The Coatl.
What about? What do you want to know about?
No, should we tell him that we met Xylot and Xylot told us like he was peacing out?
No.
Oh yeah,
I
you don't
only
want
want- I
to
only-
tell him the forest is
Yeah.
undefended. That would give him
Yeah.
reason to.
Yeah, I only
Yeah.
want them to know certain things. I don't want them to know everything about us. Like I haven't been telling them where we're going or anything like that. I've been keeping it pretty vague as far as that stuff. All right, so I'll say, heard you intercepted the giants, where they stopped. Any other news relating to the dragon or Fendalen to report?
If you have any extra words, just tell him Jakaro wants the giants that they got.
I have 6 words left.
XOXOXOXO.
There you go.
That's one word.
Spell it out.
I'll say yours. I'll say,
Yours truly, the League of Friends.
yeah.
Much love.
Regards, With regards,
Warmest regard.
the League of Friends. That should be 25 at least. Yeah, 25 exactly. Heard you intercepted the Giants where they stopped. Any other news relating to the Dragon or Fandalen to report? With regards, the League of Friends.
Heavy losses against the giants. Captured one, but it won't seem to die. The other escaped with the half-orcs, headed towards the peak. Tracking but unable to follow in strength.
Karo scoffs.
Fandalen lost.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, never liked that place much, anyways.
All right. Well, we got an update on the Giant situation, so they captured one and then one got away. So I guess one's better than two.
Hey, we can take one giant, no problem.
So the setting stone's working out.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm glad we made friends with those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're okay.
I think that's enough phone calls for today.
Have we been sailing this whole time?
Yeah, so I mean, yes, but
It's probably like
that
second.
was
It's probably like second breakfast,
only,
right?
It only took like 2 minutes to do all that, but yeah, yeah, it's probably getting into the mid to late morning. Yeah. What I described to Quarion earlier is kind of progressing, so it's opening up more and more. Now you're seeing more open areas. You can definitely tell that the areas have been logged for the most part. So lots of stumps heading up and down the river. Beyond the stumps, you see more like farm grassland, although you don't really see any signs of people in the area. The first few settlements you come across are just smaller, like logging camps or logging towns that are all burnt out. So like walls are knocked over and burned. Buildings are you don't see any substantial buildings standing still. The only thing that kind of remain are like the shells of the buildings and the structures on the water for transporting the logs up and down the river and processing the logs. You travel onward and come to another camp. This one does not seem to be there's no like smoke, and and everything from a distance seems to be intact. But you don't see much movement of people or anything in the town from where you guys are.
Do we pull over, boys?
I mean, maybe if we see anybody.
Explore, or do we want
Yeah, I don't
just keep on
really.
going?
Yeah, I don't see anybody there. So looks.
They must have just left.
Yeah, they
I
must
can,
have.
I can scout with the bird.
I guess it
Yeah.
couldn't hurt.
All right. So you get closer to the town. It's kind of like a crude settlement. There's like a wooden stockade around it. um, just like roughly hewn logs making the wall. The buildings are similar, just kind of rough log cabin type buildings. Some of them are even just like sturdy tents. It's still eerily quiet. But as you scout with Pidgeot, Pidgeot does, or are you doing like the warg thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see, you do see a group of people, and they have somebody tied up to a log, and they seem to be doing some sort of ritual.
Oh, great. Another ritual. I pass all this along to the rest of the league as I'm looking through Pidgeot's eyes.
Now, do you think we should pull over?
I mean, who was tied up? Do we?
I mean, hard to tell. It just looked like a normal person. Quarion, you did notice that the people performing the ritual were mostly clad in like animal skins and furs and things like that.
Oh, this is probably the druids
What
that we were
druids?
told about. The druids that were attacking the logging camps?
We weren't told. Only you were, and you didn't tell us.
No, I would have told the league about what she told me when I got
Yeah,
back to the boat.
I thought he had. Yeah.
Okay. I thought he left that part out and only told us about the split and the
Well,
whatnot, but
since you are our resident druid, Quarion, we'll leave the decision up to you.
I mean, are your people normally this hostile?
I mean, it depends. Every clan is a little different. But maybe these people encroached on their lands and the druids are just defending themselves.
Well, we'll defer to you then. What do you think?
Well, I suppose we can stop and see what they're doing. Maybe they're the bad druids.
Maybe if you show up as an animal, they'll be I don't know. I'm just don't waste your thing.
We have enough animals with us as it is.
All right.
How long have we been on the boat? Has it been over an hour?
Yeah.
Oh, then Lapras is gone.
Oh, from when you, close to an hour. Lapras might still be there,
Oh, she's still around.
but I mean, you know that there's not much time left for it.
And also, as soon as we dock and get off the boat to talk to them, I'd use one of my wild shape charges to activate Flareon.
All right. So you activate Flareon, and you are gonna
Maybe
just
Drakaro comes with me with his snake friend to show that the whole party is animal friendly and nature friendly.
I mean, I assume we'd all go.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Up,
I
up
would
to you
like the
guys.
whole
What
party
you
to
want
back
to
me
do?
up. Everyone goes.
Like we'd let you do the talking, but
Oh yeah, and you have your don't you say like a staff of bird calling, right? Like
I do.
that'd be very
I make all
impressive.
sorts of bird noises.
yeah, you look like the fanciest druid they've ever seen.
I could summon a beast just to add to the cast of characters.
Yeah, get Baloo out here.
Um, so spell slots they're independent to their level, right? It's not like a total. It's like so I have 4 first level spells and 2 second level spells.
What do you mean?
It's not. I don't know. I guess I'm just because I don't do spells, so I'm just asking like those 4 or 5. So I have like 6 total. It's not like I have 4 and I have to split them up between or whatever.
They're only for. So you probably have 4 level 1 and then 2 level 2s.
Yeah, that's what I have. So okay, never mind. I get it. All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna I'm
You
gonna.
can always use level 1s to cast level 1s,
Yeah.
but you can use level 2s to cast level 1s or level 2s.
Yeah, you could upcast, so it would make your level 1s more powerful, basically, in some way.
Okay. Yeah.
But it, but it
I'm
would
gonna
burn a level
cast.
2 slot. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was asking, which is fine. I'm gonna do summon beast, and I'm gonna summon Baloo.
You're gonna use a
There.
level 2 slot?
Yeah.
Or like a nice.
Well, he doesn't use them on anything else really, so why
I
not?
don't have anything else to use them on. That's why I was asking. Like they're not shared. Like
No.
I can just burn these twos. That's
Wait,
the
wasn't
only
it?
thing I needed.
Oh yeah, it's a level 2 spell though, isn't it? So you don't get like the extra bonus abilities.
No, I just get to. Oh, it has to be 3 or higher.
Yeah. Like at level 3, you get like an extra attack, I think.
So no, just a regular bestial spirit.
So no Baloo?
No, Blue's here, I think.
Okay.
He just doesn't have the. He doesn't have
And
the.
I assume Quarion pocketed the boat.
Yep.
Alright.
Once we landed. How long were we on the boat for?
So you guys started around like 7 in the morning, and it's probably like somewhere around 10 or 11, so like 3 hours.
So we're at 15 hours left.
Oh, and he has
And-
pack tactics.
Whoa.
Anyway,
Hodor?
That's what he is right now. He's protecting the cripple.
Ah.
alright, you got Baloo out there for me?
Yeah. It's on
Yeah,
the
Blue's
dock.
here.
Um,
Oh, no, it'd be sick. Could I? You never mind.
I feel like it would be less threatening if we all didn't approach. Like if it was just maybe
Yeah.
Quarion and Jakaro and the rest of us hanging on the dock. Or at least some, we obviously don't want to make it look
Or-
like we're lurking around, but
Or Nacho, if you can be sneaky, you can just come
Ah.
hide somewhere like close. You know.
Then message us. Message or
okay.
I'll go
You
with
can
you.
come
Just
with us, but you can go like stealthy.
So can these druids see it? Not can they see us right now?
They cannot.
Okay. Then
So
Yeah.
these are them back here.
we should like
Okay.
approach this way because it looks like there's a fence here.
yeah.
So like
Yeah.
so like
The-
I'd probably hang out somewhere around here.
These are like
The
little
death fighting pit.
These are like watchtowers.
Okay.
And the
Is
only
this
people
supposed to be like a
Call it
fighting
Davis.
pit? What is their blood
Davis.
and
Is-
yeah?
the only people we've noticed are the ones here.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
I
let's
don't know, yeah, I
ransack
don't
the
know.
village before we go
No, after.
after.
There
Let's
could be people hiding
Yeah.
inside these buildings.
Yeah, that's
let's
why we get them first.
let's assume we're not gonna have to fight here, and that Quarion is gonna charm their asses off, and
I
we're
like
just
that.
Yeah,
you know
so
just gonna
what's the
find out
plan,
what's going
Corin?
on.
We're gonna stroll up like we own, like or like ignorantly be like, oh hey guys, what are you guys up to? Or are we gonna
I ask you to stop that human sacrifice.
You know,
Yeah.
let's walk up and ask them, what's good, what's going on,
Alright.
how their day's going. We'll bring the
I'll
whole
hang
crew.
back.
I'm gonna ride Lapras for sure.
Can
Lapras?
Lapras go on land?
Lapras go on land.
Yeah, Lapras can go on land.
He's just making up rules for himself.
No, swim 40 feet, land 20 feet. He can go on land.
Okay.
Just slow.
It's
Super
slower.
slow. All right.
So the creature you've summoned doesn't actually look like this Pokemon.
You know the
It
weird
does.
thing
It is a
is that
Lapras.
It
it
looks
You
does.
like
can just waddle
like a-
around.
Because
like
I'm seeing a
slipper.
Pokemon with like
It's a
Slippers.
face.
it's a plesiosaurus.
It'd be like turtle speed. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Like a sea turtle just crawling
Yeah,
on land.
we're
Yes.
sea trolling around.
That would be an epic
Alright.
approach. Just kind of.
So I'm gonna come around the corner on Lapras's back.
Well,
with
while they go do
Flareon.
that, Morty's gonna kind of peek in the door
Okay.
if there's a door here.
Nacho will
Blue is-
creep
what is blue doing?
creep on this side of this watchtower.
Someone
Oh.
delete blue on me. Come back in here.
I didn't. Is he like under Lapras or something?
I got you.
Some may have done it by accident, but it wasn't me.
There you go.
You guys did start at close to where the garbage can shows up. But it usually shows up right above the dock, so somebody might have accidentally dropped them in there. All right. So you round the corner. You hear them chanting. You see one of them is holding a dagger above a man who is on his back, tied to the trunk of a tree that has been hewn down to the ground. So the skull is the guy. The three druids are around him. The one that's like right on top of him now is holding the dagger. The one with the dagger keeps chanting as you round the corner. The other two step forward to when they see a large beast around the corner.
The dinosaur.
So you see surprise on their face at first. And then they say, "What do you do here?"
No, we're just we're the League of Friends working our way down the river, and we we stopped by this logging camp, so we figured we'd stop and investigate and see why it was deserted. We came across you chaps.
So you come to help us in our efforts to rid the land of these men encroaching on our forest?
I mean, that's a bit extreme. Why do you have to eliminate them?
So we've tried to treat with the city on multiple occasions. We tell them that these lands are sacred. We've even petitioned Xylot to help us in our petitions, and both sides just turn a deaf ear. Then the half-orcs invaded our forest, started corrupting it. That was the final straw.
Well, you know the half-orcs and the humans aren't working together, right?
No, but it's time that people started respecting these forests.
As a fellow druid, I agree with you. And as Xylot's chosen successors as the protectors of the forest, we feel for your plight, but we can't just go around murdering loggers willy-nilly.
But the half-orcs can come into our forest and murder us.
Well, we can definitely murder the half-orcs, for sure.
These men, they cut down beasts, they cut down creatures that have lived in this forest for years, centuries even. No mind, they don't care.
Karo realizes that they're talking about him as well. Kind of.
Well, it looks like you guys may have already won the day. The camp is deserted. Everyone's gone. No reason for this man to die as well.
only to aid us in our conquest as we move to the next.
We we have much bigger
And-
fish to fry, as it were.
Karo
sure if you've
speaks up
seen-
from behind Quarion and says, "Just the three of you?"
Here, there'll be more.
Have you met my friend Baloo?
Jakar, what are you doing? You're gonna get us into another fight.
He's a mighty fine beast you have. I met one that looked very much like him before.
Really?
Yes, deep in the forest, where the river forks.
Yes, we befriend. I know him too. This is him, reincarnated.
Reincarnated.
Yes, we befriended him, and unfortunately, the ice dragon took his life from us. I was able to preserve his soul in my repertoire of spells.
Another curse on the land. Once our army's big enough, we can move on him as well.
Ah, that's what we're doing. Same team.
Yeah,
Yes, well.
we certainly wouldn't mind any help fighting this dragon, getting the half orcs out of here. They're a blight on the whole land.
We could use
Humans
all
and
the help
druids
we could
alike.
get, in fact, including the humans. As he glares at the guy they have tied up.
They have no interest. They just hide behind their walls.
Dragons are notorious for having wings and being able to go above walls, so I don't think their walls are going to help them.
Well, they're also smart. They know if people congregate in large enough numbers, they know to stay away. They'll just continue to come out here and log our forests for their resources and don't give any care to the people that have lived here for centuries.
Well, then I guess it's up to just us to take this dragon down. If you and your clan help us and join with the league in our fight against the half orcs and the dragon, we'll help you protect your land from the loggers.
Carl looks at Quarion, confused.
If you think you can stop the regent from sending men to log these forests, then I suppose we will stop our crusade and
I
can
mean, I'm
pledge
sure.
what little forces we've amassed so far.
I'm sure we can convince his men to find another forest to, get their lumber from.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, where's Horvath when you need him?
Well, I was gonna say I'll give it to you with advantage. I don't know. I didn't see what you rolled, but
I rolled a 10. I'll take advantage.
yeah,
A 12.
12.
So a little bit better.
Tell you what, well, we won't advance towards the city until we get word from you about how your treating goes with the regent. If you can secure documents that say promises not to log the forests on penalty of war, then we shall pledge ourselves to your cause in stopping the dragon.
And I'm sure he doesn't want to fight with you guys. As a druid myself, I know how much damage we can cause when we have a mind to. I
Yes,
say
and
atop my water dinosaur with my cape billowing out epically behind me.
with our new forest guardians we've been able to amass, I think we can be pretty convincing.
Also, with Xylot gone, we're all gonna have to step up to protect the forest.
Yes, it's a shame that he had to leave at such a vital time.
Right? That's what the rest of us think too. Yeah. We really
Part of
could
the
have used
reason,
his help.
part of the reason we've been taking these extreme measures. If you
Well,
think you
so
can,
we ran into a dryad as well, who seems to be of a mind to protect the forest.
yes, she's a little too much of a pacifist for our liking, but she does mean well.
At least she's helping in her own way.
What's going on?
Roll a perception check. So Nacho, Jacaro, and
Oh,
Quarion.
I got
Okay.
an 8.
I got a 17.
Dude, while this is going on, Jacaro's gonna like knock on the wall or the fence that's right here and say, this is some fine craftsmanship. Where is this wood local?
These forests have been growing for centuries. There's very fine lumber here. It's why they come this far from the city to collect it.
Caro stop trying to pick a fight. Corey says he climbs down off Lapras.
Um, he says, "We will wait here for your word, but we're gonna keep this man prisoner as a sign that we're serious about our cause.
I
If we
mean,
don't
that
hear
that
back
guy's
from
a
you in 3
Oh,
days,
he comes with us. He comes
Uh,
with us.
that guy's a nobody. He's not gonna be any good as a hostage. The region's not gonna care about some logger.
the region won't, but you will.
Eh,
And if I don't hear back from you, he shall join our ranks." And he just kind of waves a hand, like gesturing behind you. And like in unison, 5 tree creatures step forward with glowing yellow eyes. They're all wielding like giant tree branches as clubs and like wooden shields. And they're
Oh,
all
damn.
like 8 feet tall. None of them are talking.
Well, we would certainly like to avoid our fellow over there turning into one of those.
Why don't you let him come with us?
Why would we do that?
Hmm.
Yeah, Jakar, let's
Is the man conscious that they have captured?
No.
Okay.
Jakar, they agreed not to kill him. Let's take the win for now and regroup. Go talk to the region Neverwinter. See what's going on.
Yes, you have our word. We will not turn him unless we don't hear from you or unless you fail.
And there's druids. We take our word very seriously.
You trust them, Quarion?
Can roll an
Yeah,
insight check.
Is that
Ooh.
me then?
No, either of you. Or
Both of us.
you both
Yeah,
can if you want. Yeah.
let's do both because I
Oh
got a
yeah,
6.
no, I wanna know how I feel about him. Where's insight?
I would say Quarion, as far as you can tell, it seems like he's been very straightforward with you.
I kind of need.
You too, Drakara.
Where's
You see-
negotiators?
He seems very passionate about his cause, but you can
See-
also tell that
Kara thinks he's a fanatic. He's not on board with these guys.
Are they elves?
the fact that they're willing to stop and treat with you makes you feel a little bit better. Although, yes, their methods are off-putting.
What race are they? Are they elves like me?
One of them appears to be a half elf. The tallest one holding a knife is I'll get you a picture. You would recognize him, Quarion, as a furbolg.
Is that the cat people?
No, those are tabaxi. Furbolg
Furbolg.
are like
They're like hobbits.
no, what? But they're like tall. They're like 7 feet.
They're like tall hobbits.
They're like reclusive forest people that most people have never seen in person.
Well, it's an honor.
They're
Like an
tribes,
elf but blue.
kind
That
of
is-
yeah.
I bet his head would fetch a high price, Drakara.
Blue and much more like muscular.
Um,
Ah,
One's a very
Interesting.
friendly looking one that I posted in the picture.
I feel like as a druid, I would be
Drakkar-
inclined to trust these ones
yeah,
and feel sympathy and empathy towards their cause. Quarian wouldn't want a bunch of humans tearing up his swamp either.
and Drakaro would press them a little bit for something on their end. If you're gonna keep the human as hostage, why don't you lend us one of your tree folk?
the turned person.
What's in
I
it
think.
for us? For helping you, just to not kill the guy that we.
They said
don't
they'd
think we
join
should
us to
kill.
kill the dragon.
Mm,
Yeah, that'd be some pretty good backup.
No, we're joining them to kill the dragon. Again, they should be more of a give and take relationship. Seems like they're just taking and taking. We're gonna help them save their. We're gonna settle the score with the humans for them, and we're gonna help them fight the dragon. What do we get out of this? I think you should give us
Right.
something as an act of good faith, because you're keeping the human.
We did
And we're
tell
gonna help you.
Xylot we'd protect the forest too.
Yeah, we will protect the forest, but look around. They chopped down half this goddamn forest to build this place. You know what different?
People did. It wasn't
The
them.
people did.
Yeah, the druids didn't do that. The people did.
Oh, that's right, true.
Come on, Drakkara.
Where do the druids live?
Here now.
In the trees, in bushes and stuff.
They're
Oh,
here
man,
just to
I'm from a
capture
swamp.
and kill people and turn them into tree people.
Yeah, I
Yeah, they
don't like
normally live in the forest, but they're making their way down the river, down the logging camps.
They're
I don't
building an
know.
army.
I'm still skeptical. I don't
They
like
told
these
you all
guys,
this
man.
just like 2 minutes ago.
I know, but I'm interpreting it differently, or I see it differently.
I mean, at this point,
we can go. We can go. It's fine.
I mean, they don't. I mean, other than name dropping Xylot, why should they stop doing what they're doing? If you
Because
go-
we're here to tell them not to. That's why.
I'm realizing now that Nacho should have used his disguise kit to make himself look like a druid and gotten involved in this, but for next time.
Morty wanted to watch our backs, basically.
Yeah. But yeah. I
Alright, we
just
can
like
go then.
Yeah, Yeah, Jakar. Also, they're like heavily surrounded right now.
Yeah.
Let's not piss off the druids.
You think that they would beat us in a fight?
I mean, like maybe.
You guys are talking like this out.
No, we're
Yeah.
like we're
So
like
that's-
whispering frantically.
Yeah.
Back's
Oh,
turned.
God damn it! What are you doing?
I'm protecting this guy. What do you mean? That's what we came here to do.
He'll be fine. They said that they'll leave him alone. They're druids. We don't lie. Usually.
They have him tied up unconscious.
Well,
Come on,
Yeah,
point out.
let's go.
Quarian's
They
lied
seem
several
like-
times.
They seem like really nice guys. You're right. Let's go.
I think we can trust them to not just straight up. murder us
Drakara
guys as soon as
leaves,
we leave.
and as he walks by Natri, goes, "These guys are tapped. Something wrong with these druids. I never understand them."
Yeah. Best.
How'd it
You
go?
tried to get the guy freed, so.
How'd it go, Jakaro?
Quarion pissed down his pants and
Yo.
into all their whims.
What do you mean?
I guess we're gonna go back and we're gonna take care of their problems for them, and they promise not to kill their hostage. In return, we're gonna fight the dragon for them, and we're gonna play mediator between them and the humans.
Yeah, it's too
How many
bad.
peop-
Yeah.
So you didn't ask how many people they've killed?
So, did Nacho see the tree people?
Not just I could see one or two of them from where he was.
So they had. Looks like they had. But Nacho
They're
probably
amassing
doesn't
an
know that
army
the.
of zombies.
Yeah, but Nacho probably doesn't know that those are people, right?
Yeah, they're making an army of zombies.
So are
and
they?
Quarion thinks this is normal.
Jakaro, are they turning people into zombies?
Yeah.
Sounds
Sounds normal, right?
Nice
Quarian.
Quarian.
Yeah, He's
as
back there getting buddy with them. Probably joining their army as
So,
we speak.
Morty,
He speaks to demons, so.
as Drakaro walks away, they stop. The one with the knife stops chanting. They untie him, and you see one of them kneel down, place a hand on him, and you see some of his wounds start to close up, and he starts coming back to consciousness.
Yeah, well, I don't see any of this, so fuck those guys.
Yeah.
God damn it.
He starts to freak out a little bit, but they say, relax. These people have spared you for now. But you're still our captive. These men can stay true to their word, then you'll go free.
Just,
What say
Yeah,
you,
turn to the guy.
Quarion?
I told the guy, I say, don't worry, friend. We'll get you out of this.
I'm with
We just
you.
gotta go make a deal with the
I
regent.
just wait for Quarion to do his thing.
Yeah.
So is
This
Quarion?
is what you and your people get for not respecting nature.
Oh my god.
Well, if you let me live, I'll never cut down another tree in my life.
That's the idea.
Could you I'm saying this out of character, but if this guy's awake, try to get his name, because I think. I mean, so we can report back to if we're gonna go to the town, we want to tell the people in the town that, like, hey, so and so is. You want to give them information, not just, oh yeah, some guy, some logger.
Some dude.
You know how I could find out? I could tell you how we could find out. We'd go to town and go, "Hey, I bet you guys have a bunch of missing people from town, don't you?"
I was gonna.
turn into zombies.
Yeah, one of the things I wanted to ask Morty was, Morty, you know how that necklace has greater restoration on it? You think, if there was like a person who was turned into like a tree zombie, like, could you like turn them back into a human? You think?
If it's a curse.
I mean, that seems like a curse, right? I don't know. We'll have to ask the
curse.
judge, you know?
Quarion, roll a nature check.
21.
21. You recognize them as wood woads. So they are ancient protectors of the forest. Typically, they're made by sacrifice, but typically it's a willing participant sacrificing himself to become
okay.
a protector of the forest.
It's like Groot, right?
To the best of your knowledge, you did not know that the process could be done to an unwilling.
So I'm gonna ask them
Person.
about that. So I'm gonna ask them. So while I've got you, how'd you manage to convert unwilling people into woodwoads? As far as I know, they have to be willing participants for the sacrifice to work.
Willing is what they tell you. We found a way. Xylot was against it, but he's gone now.
That's ominous.
Can that be a sign of Xylot was against it, Quarian?
Hey, Quarian is all alone now, completely surrounded by
You still haven't reported back to Morty.
He is not gonna make any aggressive moves in this situation.
You would also know that they're pretty powerful beings.
Woads?
Yeah.
Are they do they happen to be made out of wood?
They are, yeah.
The trees.
Yeah. So they'd be probably pretty flammable, and we have a whole team of fire wielding boys.
Indeed.
Not worried about these wood woads.
Hey, I am. I'm in the middle of all of them.
Nacho, I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. You know, I.
Let's wait till he gets back and
Yeah.
we'll see.
Oh,
I'm
did
just gonna go in-
did
I'm just gonna go check
Nacho
out this house real
where Nacho was creeping? Was he able to hear any of that conversation?
Yeah, you could hear most of it.
Okay. Yeah, Morty, it sounds like these druid people captured a human. They were unhappy with you. They're unhappy with the people cutting down trees, and they're gonna like sacrifice this guy and turn him into like one of those tree things. And they wouldn't let him go. And it's Quirion's is sorting it out, I guess. So
I think they need to pay for the crimes. We'll see. Wait till Quarian gets back.
Yeah. Yep. Quarion, just waiting on Quarion.
I'd turn to the druid and said, so we have a deal. You keep that guy alive. Oh, and what's your name, by the way, fella? We can ask around town.
But you're asking the prisoner?
Yeah, the prisoner.
My name's Greeter.
All right, Greeter. We'll let your loved ones know that you're still alive. Just don't do anything to piss them off.
I don't think I can do anything.
All right, fellow druids. I'm gonna return to the rest of the league, and we'll get to Neverwinter. We'll talk to the regent on your behalf and see if we can get this forest protected.
Well, I don't foresee you being successful, but I'm willing to put our plans on hold for now.
Well, we'll be in touch, druids. And then
We look
jump
forward to it.
climb back up into Lapras and return to the rest of the league.
Quarian, as you walk by the trees, they all give you a slight, like, head nod, like miniature bow as you pass them.
I return, slight head nods.
So is your car on the roof now?
No, I wanted to go inside.
Yeah.
Just wanted to steal something
Sure.
on my way out.
Jakaro, inside the building, you do find about 40 arrows.
Did you say arrows?
Oh, bug.
Oh, ho, ho. Jakaro reloads all of his quivers. Both of his quivers.
I mean, that's mostly it. There's some like crossbow bolts and some crossbows as well, but it's mostly just like crude arrows and short bows for defending the town. And then otherwise, it's sort of just a storehouse for a lot of different things.
Hey,
I'm gonna-
sticky fingers, get out here.
Alright, and on the way, I'm gonna grab. So I'm gonna reload with all arrows. I'm gonna grab one of the crossbows and bring it out to Nacho. Hey, Nacho,
This is,
I stole this for you because I know you know how to use a crossbow.
and this is one of those crude crossbows you were talking about.
I'm
Yeah,
assuming it's the equivalent to the one you have, but it's stolen, and it was a gift from Jakara.
Which makes
So
it
it'll
way
just
better.
be a net wash.
Yeah,
I'm
the crossbow's fine. It's just seems normal.
I tell you what, Jakaro, I'm kind of lugging around a lot of stuff already. Why don't you? Actually, I guess I can put it in my black hole. So, like a backup crossbow.
Morty waves on. He's like, hold on, that can wait. He's like, Jakaro, come here.
Yeah.
But more.
Yeah. Watch where you just came from. Make sure they're not eavesdropping. And he's
Me?
gonna yeah, keep an eye on him real quick. And he's gonna come over here and be like, wave to Quarian. He's like, you get down here. What happened over there?
Oh,
I heard they
bang.
were sacrificing people.
It turns out they figured out a way to turn people into the woodwodes.
And
Without
you're just gonna let them do that.
I was surrounded. I could have taken them all on by myself over there. They had a
Okay.
whole army of those things in the forest just waiting to attack us.
All right.
But
What if you weren't
also-
surrounded?
I also kind of want to protect the forest. I see where they're coming from. Maybe not sacrificing people, but
All right. So did you? I take it you struck a deal with them or something.
they agreed to let the guy go, and to help us in our fight against the dragon and the half orcs. If we can get an agreement from the regent that he'll not send any more loggers to the forest.
And you think he'll do that?
Well, perhaps if there's another place he can send his men for loggers, or maybe if we and the druids can take out the dragon, that'll open up more land for him to send his people out to. So, there's layers.
He's
Jakaro,
delusional, Morty.
you see one of the druids come around the corner.
Yeah. Jakaro would intercept them. Like,
You like
how's it going?
as his
can I help you?
hands up. It was one of the ones that wasn't talking. He just says, I have this for you. It's the proposal we originally brought to the regent. This is all we're asking for. And the proposal was for the druids to supply the city with a certain amount of lumber per year that they would harvest and send downriver for the town if they promised to stay out of the forests and only log in areas that was approved by the druids.
That doesn't seem terribly unreasonable.
All right,
Well,
Drakaro
that-
takes the
Oh.
Drakaro takes the agreement. and,
Nacho's got a scheme in the works.
Morty's still kind of like, well, what the fuck? Their hands are already soaked in blood.
Yeah.
Like the humans
I
were just
mean-
trying to survive. They weren't killing people. These guys are killing people.
I mean, our hands are far from clean, Morty.
I know. I understand that. What's up, Nacho?
Wait, I guess Drakaro hasn't shown us the document yet, so Nacho
Okay.
technically doesn't know his plan, but Nacho's got an idea.
Morty's just trying to show Quarian that
Yeah.
these guys have been doing bad things, and I don't know. It doesn't seem right to let them off, especially if they're holding someone prisoner. It's like I say we have them let this guy go, because like I don't think the Regent's even gonna believe that anyone's alive if we don't have proof.
Well, Morty, if you want to go try and talk to them, be my guest.
Hmm. I don't know if talking will work, mate.
We have to take him down. They've got some pretty serious backup.
Quarion, how long do we have to get all this done?
They did not actually give me a time
I
frame.
I think they told you 3 days.
It was 3 days.
3 days. We have 3 days. We have 3 days to get all this done.
Okay.
And at what point are we gonna come back here or let them know that it's been done?
Well, they said they'll be watching, so they'll assuming they'll contact us or they'll know if we're
There's a
successful.
lot of
if we
holes in
prevail.
this plan.
fellas,
What happens? What
let's-
happens if we send someone back from the town and they just kill him too?
let's have our band meeting somewhere a little more not in the middle of this logging camp. Maybe around this corner. Maybe around this corner over here. And do you really need this beast right now, Quarion?
Yes.
Do you
He's
this giant
surrounded by tree folk.
this
He's terrified.
giant
He might just
sore
start
thumb in the
to-
middle of a logging camp? Okay.
Yes, I
Anyway.
do.
Yeah, let's Nacho is
Well,
eager to
But before Nacho tells his plan, Mori will just circle back to Quarian and just be like, "Look, I get it. You feel for them because they're druids, but look, if my people were slicing people up just because they felt like it and they felt slighted, I'd swing my hammer at them just the same.
But you say they would just attack them?
No, I'm saying if they're being unjust in the way they're dealing their crimes and dealing their punishments, and plus Xylot was against whatever they're doing, right? And we're the
That's
new
true.
protectors. It seems like they're
So
setting
we
a
should be
precedent for
against what they're doing.
some bad behavior. This it's like the Dryad said. This is not like what a druid should be doing, right? But I get it. It's their forest and whatnot. They're just trying to protect their home. But they should within reason they should at least let this guy go.
If we can come to an agreement with the region, they won't be attacking people anymore, and everything would be resolved.
Besides the
they-
people they've already killed.
Besides them, yes.
There's nothing we can do about people who've already been killed, Morty. What do you want to bring these guys to the cops?
Morty smiles like, we are the cops.
Yeah, well there you go. All right. Hey, Chikara, what'd that guy what'd that guy say?
Nothing. Nah, just kidding. Come here, Nacho.
Yeah. What?
And Drakaro will hand Nacho the piece of paper.
That's why
Okay.
Morty's being so harsh, because he doesn't know about this piece of paper.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so
I was gonna destroy it, but
oh no. We got a
Well,
thing
I'm
we
gonna
can
show
do.
Nacho privately, and I want to hear Nacho out before I tell the rest of the group.
All right. Well, so this is some kind of
What's up, Nacho?
document.
Check this out.
So this is like a document, right? And if the regent signs it, then these druids
Ooh,
will stop murdering people. Is that what's going on?
Nacho, I think you're onto something, but also, what if the regent were to show up here? And he kind of nudges Nacho.
Well,
And were to make agreements in person.
I mean, so what
Might be
what
traveling.
Quarion says is it has to be done in 3 days. So I mean, I couldn't just show up like 2 seconds, like just randomly just show up to the place. But what I do think we could also do is I have the ability to forge. I could forge a signature.
Yeah.
Like if I found out once we get to oh, maybe if
Oh, I'm back.
okay.
That was weird.
I'll just yeah, if like we found out what the region's signature looked like, then I could just take that signature and copy it onto the document, and then we bring the document back and
Yeah, I
you know.
hear ya. So, a few holes in this plan.
Yeah.
One, again, the timing. If you don't want to do it right now, what are we gonna do? Come back and hang out here for a day? Like, either way, the timing thing is not gonna work for us in our group.
Yeah.
Two, the regent is never gonna agree to not come logging anymore, right? Never gonna agree.
The document says a certain amount, right?
You don't know about this document. Yeah, and I wanted to know if the document, if it was a reasonable amount. Would Jakaro think the agreement was fair, or if it was like,
What was the
is it not
agreement?
enough wood? Like, you know, what I mean, like, oh yeah, we'll give you like
What was the
bundle of wood
agreement?
a month or whatever. It just said that that the druids would supply lumber, basically. I think a certain amount. I was just curious if it was like a reasonable amount, like, or if like
From what you can
humans would want
tell,
way more than that. Be like, no, that's like half of what we need, or something like that.
it seems reasonable, but I mean, you don't really know much about like civil
Yeah, no, I
engineering
know.
and things like that. But
Yeah,
it
no,
seems like a lot to you. You're surprised
Yeah.
that they're going to be able to come up with the amount.
All right. Well, either way, like, I
They're
just
being
don't
super
think the
generous,
timing
and
works out.
Jakaro is still like, no,
But
fuck these guys.
they only know that as far as they know, it's just me and Quarion here. And we told them that we were. I think he told them we were traveling as a group, but he didn't mention who or
Well,
how many or any of that. So
yeah, I did hear Quarion tell him
honestly,
about
I
an
do
entire
think that
league.
yeah, he mentioned our name. It's real embarrassing every time he does it, but
League
but
of
I don't think it would be
Friends.
unreasonable that the regent would be on a massive swan boat with the League of Friends protecting him. That seems a pretty plausible story. That you know, we could get a deal done here, and we can settle this problem. We're never gonna come back here.
Look, Jakaro,
So it's either now or never.
why don't we show this document to the rest of the party and we'll figure it out.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep watch.
Yeah, we can't keep careful with the secrets there, Jakaro. It's slippery slope.
I just don't want to give Quarion any more outs to help these losers.
All right. Nacho shows Morty the document.
What's this?
It's an agreement. It's the agreement. I guess it's on paper. These are pretty official druids.
Oh,
They're very they're bureaucrats apparently. I guess the druids say that are offering to give a certain amount of wood to the humans, and then the druids will stop murdering the guys. This is some politics stuff right here, Morty.
Does it say they'll free this guy?
I believe it does. Jakaro was thinking that.
I think this is a previous agreement which led to the capture of this guy.
Ah.
This is an agreement they had drafted up and tried to bring to the region a little while back.
It seems like it got rejected, and hence why this is going on.
Yeah. Drakaro was thinking maybe, you know, I could be the regent, although as I'm thinking of that now, I don't actually know what the regent looks like, so I can't really.
Neither do they, Nacho.
They
And
don't.
if they, well, that's a
I don't know
risk
that they
I'm willing
don't. This is
it's a risk we're willing to take.
yeah. This what do you think? Does this sound wise, Morty? You know, this whole situation. What do you think?
You can you're good with a pen, right, Nacho?
Yes, I can. I am capable of forging documents.
All right. Well, perhaps if the regent doesn't agree, he'll agree anyway. And he winks.
Yeah, I was thinking I just gotta find out what his signature looks like, and then perhaps I can copy that onto this document, and you
And
know.
then we could send a runner back, somebody from Neverwinter who's not us, to bring in the document. Free that poor guy.
I believe Childs seems like he would know someone capable of this.
Yes. All right. Well, then I guess these druids get to live today.
Yeah. Anyway.
And then he's like, maybe we'll just add one more clause to the document that they can somehow pay the families or the people that killed the druids. If they don't agree, then we'll send the full force of Neverwinter on them, and then they'll wish they had.
Yep.
Hey, another idea, or add to that idea. If we're gonna be forging documents, why don't we just forge it even more? Meaning, we can change the agreement.
I'm pretty sure they would notice if the document had
It's a
been
legal binding
changed.
document.
But Druid lawyers are quite strict.
If they're anything like our druid friends, they're not that bright.
I'm just saying, as long as they compensate for the lives they've took. 'Cause that's
To tell you the truth, Jakaro, our druid is a bit of a wild card. Not really
It's one
sure.
thing to cut
think
down
they all
trees,
are.
but it's one thing to cut down trees, but to kill people, that's a different story.
Jeez, get off your high horse, Morty. Okay.
Whatever.
I still think
Let's leave this place.
Yeah.
I still want to go save the guy.
We got 3 days to figure it out, so.
We're not gonna come back here.
No, like I said, we can send somebody else in our stead.
Yeah.
Just gotta hopefully make it back to Neverwinter
Alright.
in less than a day. I should give him enough
Karo
time to travel back
succumbs
in
to the
time.
group.
Score some morality points.
Yeah, Drakaro will bite his tongue on this one and let this happen. Just
Well, I
don't
mean,
want to.
I feel
Just don't wanna
for
say I
both
told you
sides.
so.
Is the problem? The only thing I just didn't agree with was them killing people. That's it.
Eh.
But I understand what it's like. You know, you're pushed out of your home. I get it.
The league stands on a dock waiting for Quarion to bust out the boat.
Someone the boat.
To get off his boat.
Childs is
Corian-
getting hungry.
Corian on Lapras starts, swimming down river and turns back. He's like, what are you guys waiting for? Aren't you coming?
Drakaro has one last thing he's got to do.
Oh, god damn it. What's he gonna do now?
Drakaro would round the corner and say, better not harm that human.
So you see him now. He's sitting up on the log. One of them's kind of kneeling next to him, supporting him a little bit, and they're offering him some water.
What was his name? Givens? Giver?
Reader?
Greeter.
Reber.
Reader.
Greder. Greeter.
Grieber. Okay. Jakara would point at him, say, "You're gonna be all right, buddy." And then he'd turn around, and walk back to the group. Glare at the druids, and then leave.
The one that Chachi gets first kind of just glares at you back. The one that gave you the document
Yeah.
looks a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah. Jakara would
and,
notice that
Like
and
looks a
say,
little.
"You want out of here, buddy?" Say it kind of like quietly, like, but like,
But so that everyone can hear him.
the little like nod, the little gesture, like, "Hey,
Carl wants another NPC friend.
I can tell."
Another druid NPC.
Just saying, he seems like he doesn't. He seems like he doesn't want to be here. Seems like the reasonable one,
League
and
of
I want
Friends
to
is
try to.
always
I
taking
want to try to
applications.
save this guy from the cult.
Carl wants a pet
Jakara
druid.
thinks this is.
He says, my place is here.
Drakaro!
Yeah.
You say so.
I
and
feel
then
like that
Jakara
speech
will
option
walk
is
away.
grayed out because we've reached party capacity.
I didn't want him to join the party. I was just gonna free him from the cult.
All right. Let's call it there because it's one.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Good session, lads.
I feel like I
Called it.
missed a lot of role play while my Wi-Fi was out, but I'm sure you guys sorted it all out.
It was just Drakaro scheming,
There's a lot
trying to
of
keep
bickering.
trying to keep more secrets.
I'm like a little sad I missed it, to be honest. But
It'll
Carl's
be
all
on the
about those
recording. You can
schemes.
watch it back.
that's true.
Who catch
Always
the
watch the
end.
VOD review. Let's
All
see.
right, I
Let's
think,
see if Horvath goes 3 in a row.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot he missed last time too.
Just
Um,
Slacker.